Yo, yo, how's everybody doing, man? We we solo dolo today. Um, we should be joining. We'll see what happens. For right now, we just chilling, man. We just chilling today. Uh, man, haven't seen you guys in a while. Um, I was just streaming with that was dope. Oh, Ty, what's good, bro?
Yo, what's up?
Yo,
Yeah,
what's up? Yeah,
I was here a few
I
minutes
was there
ago,
a few minutes ago,
and no one was here.
and no one was here. Here, I wasn't sure what's going on because I saw you were muted.
Yeah, remember what we talked about?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was in case of that.
I got you. But streaming what's his name? Matt B's channel, man. That was dope. Uh, streamed for like 4 hours. That was cool.
Oh, that's what's up.
And so more people should be joining later, but I think Ty, I was thinking about making this open so people can come in and ask us questions or just talk to
All right,
us.
cool. I was talking about
Um,
that, like that you open up your stream to everybody and you let them talk.
Yeah. So I'm put the link in. Like I said, people, you can come in for a little bit, but you can't stay. You can't stay. we did this last time. I know you remember the last time we did it. I know you remember. I know you know exactly what I'm talking
What's his name comes back. I hope the guy with the law hat comes back.
Yo, man, last time we did it, people ain't want to leave.
You can't just kick him out though.
Yeah, I can kick him out, but I'm just letting him know. Like, you can't get in there. Yo, you just can't get in your feelings when you get kicked out, fam. But you can come and chill for a little bit. Saying, you know when people come to your house, right? People come to your house, and then you're like, yo, when these niggas gonna leave, yo?
Word.
And then it's like people, and then you finally be like, yo, man, you got dip. I'm about to go to bed. I'm about to leave. You need to leave because I'm about to leave. While I'm out back on Don Brago, we're gonna be switching it up, man. Like I said, the reactions and the official chapter discussions are gonna stay on Brago DAs, but for like when we're just talking, like this is the aftermath. So we're gonna talk a little bit about what do we feel any differently about the chapter after a day? Every week. I feel like just have like a little discussion if I have time. People talk about BDA law. Listen, man, dropping on BDA law this weekend, fam. This weekend it is dropping on BDA law. We gonna bring it back. I'm in love with this account, man. This account got me through some rough times.
Yeah.
DAs is currently has no copyright strikes.
That's what's up. Congrats.
So yeah, man, that's a great thing. Thank you. No copyright strikes. They're both off. It's a good feeling. But
the copyright strike, so my channel's off too.
Yeah. People saying what the fuck is BDA law? BDA law is a channel I created for like
theories
and discussion, shit like that. Edited stuff. I created it. It was kind of like a test as well, like a test to see, okay, let me test like some videos with this channel. It went well. But Joy Boy, what's going on, bro? Copyright issues came from pretty much I uploaded a video, and it had some pictures and stuff like that. And then you get a copyright strike, but then you can't. I disputed it, but they denied it. They said I'm gonna send it to I'm gonna send it there. So That's the worst thing. That's the worst thing. But BDA 2017 is the year of BDA law. The realist said, "Mod me up, fam. You won't regret it." You know, we're gonna mod you up, fam. I know you're gonna do some. You're gonna do something to lose it by the end of the stream, so it's all good. They denied it, and I had two of them. I had two copyright strikes, bro. Two copyright strikes. So that's why I had to create this channel like 3 months because it used to be 6 months for a copyright strike, but now it's 90 days for a copyright strike. And now I realize YouTube does let you stream with one copyright strike. So it's cool. So I don't feel like, even though, but then I feel like it was kind of a blessing in disguise in a way, because if I didn't get those copyright strikes, I would have created this channel, a backup for all my videos that I'm going to upload on Brago DA. So wait, somebody just made Brago L Ace.
You know that funny? Because without paying too much mind, it looks like your account. I'm like, yo, Brago's doing some serious trolling. Like, he's not even
like,
typing. He's typing in the comments.
I'm like, yo, I'm about to ban this dude. Who is this? I'm about to ban this man. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Somebody actually made a fake Twitter, the real Brago DAs. It's a fake Twitter, and they're called @the real Brago DAs. You know how many people have like, like I told somebody to send me something, and they send me like a they're like, yo, I sent you a request of blah blah blah. I'm like, yo, you didn't send me anything. It's like, I sent it to the real Brago DAs. Like, bro, that's a fake account. That is not me, yo. That is not me.
You gotta try to get the one you have verified.
I don't know how you do that. Like, don't you have to have like thousands of subscribers to get that? I have like
sometimes not
followers. Yeah, I have like 600 followers. I'm just say, hey, is this stream happening or what? It's already happening, bro. This is live right now. Wait, is that Master J 202 coming in on a mute?
It's actually not though.
What's up?
I'm not.
yeah. People like Brago White. People like, what the fuck? Yeah, that is true. Put it in the description so that doesn't happen. It is, well, it's not for this channel. This channel is so not set up like Brago DAs with like I have like links and shit. This was just like, yo, we throwing it together, and you know it. I think it was cool, bro. I didn't send you nudes. Wait, that was you? But Ty, do you feel any different about the chapter since
Nah, why would I feel any different about it?
Since like did you reread it, and did anything else based on it?
I haven't, it's funny, I haven't reread it, but I got like this like type picture perfect memory, so I've been thinking about the chapter.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Not really, like a lot of the stuff that we speculated is kind of like, I think it's more clear that Puddin's evil. I think it's less mystery. Like I think Puddin's evil. I think Jinbei's not missing any limbs. So to me, it's nothing to really think about besides like what's gonna happen next chapter.
You're right.
So I'm just like waiting it out.
That's what's up. Keep going.
Is Master J talking to us, or is he talking?
Who are you talking to? I know you're not talking to Boy Ty like that.
Talking to these streets, man.
Oh, okay.
All right. All right.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying? Like I don't wanna speculate too much on the chapter to where like I don't want to overthink nothing too much. I'm just like, you know, like I enjoyed it, another 10 out of 10 chapter. And I'm just waiting for the next chapter to drop.
Yeah, like I read it and I'm rereading it and I keep rereading it to kind of like see if there's anything I missed.
What are you going back and forth on, or what are you thinking about?
And her motives. Where it's like it revealed that she's a great actor and all that stuff. And then with this chapter, it seems like she was just so over the top to shit on Sanji. From the faces to talking about the stuff he said. It's like she was trying to create this big spectacle of making Sanji feel terrible. So I don't know if that was her way of pushing Sanji away from the family, from her, so that she can do what she really wants to do. Like, it was just so exaggerated. And then
I can't agree
going back.
with you.
What do you mean?
I can't agree with you on that because I don't even think that Sanji was able to hear what she was saying. I think he just seen her like bugging out, and he's seen her funny faces, and he seen her looking evil, and he seen his sister trapped. So like all of that stuff was directly to Reiju. I don't think it was for Sanji. I don't even think Sanji heard it. But you
don't think how Sanji heard what she was saying?
Yeah. But Brago, let me tell you this: what she did was so extreme, right? That you didn't even have to hear that to know it was bad and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get the picture by looking at the scenario. So I'm not exactly sure if Sanji heard it or not, but to me, he didn't hear it. But what she was doing, you could tell it wasn't good. You get what I'm trying to say? Like from the way the conversation.
Why you don't think he heard it? He was right by
because
the
he's
window.
all the way he's all the way in the yard over there, and she's all the way up there in the window. You get what I'm trying to say? Like I don't think he heard the words. Like I don't think she was screaming it out loud to the whole world. I think she was like, directly talking to Reiju.
Bro, he's right by the window, bro.
But it's some distance, Brago. I don't think he heard it. That's just me. I don't think he heard it. But Brago, it's the type of thing that you don't need to hear it. You get what I'm trying to say? Like that's not right. Something's going on. That looks shady right there. Like she looks like crazy right now.
Wait, so why did he cry based on just the faces? What the fuck was that about, bro?
She was pointing guns at Reiju and doing it like crazy. He probably like, yo, dad, yo, this ain't babe no more.
Are you in the words of theory, you're trolling me so
No,
bad.
Brago, I'm dead serious. When I read it, the way that I read it, my mind did not change it right now. But like I told you a few seconds ago, I'm not 100% sure if he didn't hear it or not. But you could still interpret the story in a way where he can't hear what she's saying. He just sees it, if you get what I'm trying to say. To me, the distance was too great, and I don't think he heard it. You know what I'm trying to say? It's not like she was like right under the window, like leaning against the wall, if you get what I'm trying to say. He had some distance.
Bro, he was literally right next to the window. He was right on the wall.
Brago. He was not, you get what I'm trying to say, right? Like he was not leaning on the wall under the window.
He was, bro.
He walked in there, and it was some space. You know what? I'm about to go back and look at that part on the chapter because I know what I'm talking about.
You're trolling me so bad.
I'm not trolling.
Hold on. I'm gonna link something, bro.
But Brago, at the same time, right? Is it the biggest difference in the world if like he can't hear what she's saying? No, that's a small to me though, he was like too far away. Not like she was like miles and miles away, but he wasn't right by the.
But Todd, what I'm saying is, why did he cry? If he can't, if he just making faces, bro.
He has the observation hockey. He could probably feel it, like like he felt it, so he just started breaking down, like yo, like I know this ain't right.
Did you see what I just linked, Ty?
Let me see. I see something. Hold on. Let me click it. Oh. Nah, yo, my bad. Yo, you know what it is? I don't know if like this is the. Yo, I don't know if this is the next page, right? Or if I had the page. Wait, hold on. Let me go back to page 7 because I'll clear this up right now. Hold on. Let me go back. But nah, you get what I'm trying to say. It's like at a point he wasn't right by the window, and that's the moment that like.
No.
When he wasn't right by the window.
There was a point where he looked like he was further away from the window. I do agree that there was a point where he was.
That's what I'm talking about.
But it's like he did get closer.
And closer, yeah.
After he wanted to hear what Reiju was talking about. I'm not Reiju, but that's what I'm saying. Like with Pudding, like even if you look at the next page, well, even on the same page, you see that like everything is right by the window. And it's like Sanji went to the door. Do you think the homie would go and be like, "Yo, somebody just came to see you," something like that?
Nah, I don't think they did because like I would assume that homie is like, I'm for real though. Like, I assume that like that homie is like in the front of the door, and what she's doing is like in the back of the house. Like you know what I'm trying to say? Like
never like not never like who just put that? Oh, Dark Side just because Mac is in the chat. He just put like how far was Sanji? How far was Yo, Mac, you gotta do it, bro. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Like,
But well, check this out. It's no L Quan because it's like mistakes happen. So I read it and I thought Sanji wasn't. This is what I'm saying. Like that chapter was so good that like the words meant more than the actual pictures in that scenario. So like, I was focused on the words more than the picture. So like, I thought he wasn't right next to her though. But that's what I'm saying. Somebody asked, how could I say it was a 10? To me, it's a 10. I don't know. Like, I'm not, but I'm not super picky where like I got to see a Yonko. It was a Yonko in this chapter, but I don't have to see like something crazy to give it a 10 out of 10. Like these chapters is great. They're entertaining. The story's progressing. It's no filler. It's nothing to complain about.
Yeah. Now I feel you. It was a great chapter. I think I'll give it a 10. I didn't have any problems with the chapter.
Yo, I just got here. What are we talking about?
Oh, so here, how far window you think?
Nah. Sanji was right under the window, like you said. I thought he was further away.
I'm trolling. No. Ty, it's like we had a few chapters where it's like the guy Sanji was further away, but he's right under the window. Because Ty brought a different perspective where you felt that.
And then another thing too is that see what I thought now that I think about it and I remember it. All right, you see how he's right above the window, Brago? Like he's like on the window or whatever. Because of the way it was, I thought he left the door, homie, right? He walked into the yard or whatever, and he was leaning on that wall, looking at the wall of Puddin'. You know what I'm trying to say? So I thought he was like wall to wall to her.
Yeah.
I thought it was that way. That's why. I didn't know he was under the same wall. If you get what I'm trying to say, like he was under the wall the window Puddin' was in. I thought he was against the wall, looking at Puddin' through the window.
Yeah. But with the Pudding though, also. Like with her making the huge spectacle, right?
Why does this matter though? Just really quick, why did this even?
Well, I'm back on the fence where I feel like Pudding is still acting.
Oh.
I don't think she's acting anymore.
I'm rereading the chapter and I'm like, Pudding is still acting, bro. I was talking to Theory today and Theory reinforced me, so I feel confident that she is still.
Bro, like I said, nothing even matters. Like nothing makes sense this chapter. So we're not gonna know until it happens.
Check this out, Brago. Like, all right, the door homie said what it said, right?
Yes.
But I'm pretty sure that like if she got a front door, she's not gonna do that crazy stuff in the front door to where like even if when you could just be walking through the hall and hear it. So I'm pretty sure she's in like the back room or whatever with a door homie. Remember, Brago, this is a door. The door can't be like the door could probably be like put in, and she probably can't even hear how far away she is or whatever. So like I don't think she knew.
Here's the thing though, this whole spectacle. Telling Rage the plan, deleting her memory, then putting something in that's obviously not going to fly for someone like the Vince Smoke. It's like, she got hit by a stray bullet from a soldier. Who was the soldier shooting? Shooting at?
Well, at the same time, you got to think like it's kind of bad, but it's not the worst because it's like, Rage got hurt. How did she get hurt? I'm not sure. I can't remember. It's kind of fishy, but it doesn't give it away. They don't know Pudding's power.
Do we think Pudding implanted a hidden message when she reconstructed her memory? Because looking at it, she pulled out like the stuff she told her, and it's like she edited it, but did she edit everything out?
That's true. She could have edited something that like she's like.
Because remember, Nitro is still there. Nitro is still there. So she has to put on a front for Nitro because I feel like Nitro is part of Big Mom. So I feel like Nitro and the carpet, that's Big Mom. She should put on a front. So at this point, into a memory, nobody else is going to know she does that except
No, that's actually true, bro. Because if she changed it to some shit that like isn't like evil or something, like something that like tells her what's going on or something like that, then what she did, like shooting her was obviously terrible, but all that shit she said, like no one would have known what she said, so it's not as bad, right?
That would be the one.
Yeah, so it's like
that would
basically
be the one intelligence.
Yeah, basically it would just be her fronting for Nitro and the carpet, just so they didn't know what was going on.
I don't think you could front that hard though. Like once you shoot somebody, that's at the point where it's like.
But Ty, she's a great actor. She's a great actor.
No, but see, here's the thing. All right, like I want to use an unrealistic
But also,
example.
Ty, let me say this as well. That chapter, I think it was 848. That whole Lola flashback. That chapter is pointless if Pudding is just going on with Big Mom, whatever she says.
It's not pointless though, because you got to think about it as like, let's say that she thought about it, right? And I'm gonna be like Lola, or I'm gonna do what Big Mom wants. I'm gonna be like Lola. You know what? I thought about it enough. I'm just gonna do what Big Mom wants. Forget it. You know what I'm trying to say? So like, it wasn't pointless. At least she thought about it. It was a struggle for one of the chapters. You know what I'm trying to say? It just so happened that she took the evil route. She could still change later, but for right now, like she's legit on some evil stuff. Is what I'm trying to say.
First of all, I think Reiju threw a leg to, I don't know, to capture her, right? You do that. You do all of this. And it's like, I feel like this scene is just to fool those guys, Nitro and the other guy. And it's like she's gonna, because say, okay, after this, right? Like, where does Sanji go? And what do you think happens to Reiju? Once Reiju is found by the Vinsmoke, what happens then? That she got shot by a stray bullet. She has a body of armor, but she got hit by a stray bullet.
I don't think that's that crazy, because like when I seen that happen, it just reminded me how Capone shot Peckham's and he got down so easy. Remember, they said they can go through armor, so it probably went through Peckham's shell. Like those are those type of bullets. So it's not too crazy to understand that it's those type of bullets on a Yonko's territory, and she got shot by a straight bullet. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like, oh, like that happened. All of our bullets are as dangerous. Okay. She got hit by one, but she's okay. We sent it to the, it's not the biggest thing. It would definitely put the Vinsmokes on their guard.
Ty, that's literally
Brago. It would definitely put the Vinsmokes on their guard, but it's nothing to where it's like, I don't buy this. It's war, Big Mom. It's not. You know what I'm trying to say?
No. But it's gonna put them on guard. Where it's like, this sounds like bullshit. This smells like bullshit.
But
because it's like,
until Big Mom makes
if she got hit by the
they can't really do nothing though. It's like it just put them on their guard. Like, this is suspicious. Like, keep a sharp eye, Ichiji, or something. You know?
Shooting at. Did somebody
Luffy's there. It's the bells is going off. They have to send the enraged army out. It's not, stuff happened. It's not like it's
also I see
tell.
A shit ton of people in the chat, and not even in the chat, and like other people's channels and stuff like that. They're like, oh, anyone who thinks Pudding good is in denial. But like, I'm just gonna say, like, I don't fucking care if Pudding is good or evil. It's not like if Pudding is evil, it's gonna like ruin my day. I just think that she is good from what I've seen. Like, I don't think that it's like impossible that she's evil. I just am leaning more towards that this is an act. But
better be.
I don't think the only thing is that, like, I'm cool with y'all opinions that she's good. I just don't think. Remember, last chapter I was one of the few people like, yo, she's good. But it's more evidence now. It's like, she's not good. And another thing too is that not only did she do stuff that to show that she wasn't good, Big Mom told Brooke, how you don't know that your whole crew might not die? Like, so it's like Big Mom was like reinforcing what Puddin was saying with she's gonna kill everybody. Big Mom was like, how you don't know that your whole crew? So that definitely sealed the deal when Big Mom told that to Brooke.
I hear you, but what's the point of telling Reiju this?
Because she's so crazy. She does crazy. That, and she has the power. She actually has the power to tell people crazy stuff and then make them forget about it, like on some and to hurt them and everything. Like she could smack Shanks 3 times, like pow, 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 and then forget, and then he would never know. You get what I'm trying to say? To hurt her.
So he did it because she's psychotic. That's why she's
Yeah. I mean, you gotta think, bro. She's a Big Mom. You know what I'm saying? She's a daughter.
Yeah, she's Big Mom's daughter.
I'm with this guy in this point. Like, I really think Puddin has to be evil. Like, I think there's 0% chance she's good.
No, it's not 0% chance that she's good. Though,
I believe she can't be good. Like,
well, what I do feel like is that she could have a change of heart. Like, something could happen that could change her mind, and she'll go good later. But for right now, like, she's evil and it's legit. Another thing that I was gonna say was that it was something about when I remember, I'll say it.
Okay. But yeah, with the wait. So wait. Moose, you said that you feel that there's a chance of being good. Why do you say that?
What I've seen,
I don't. If Oda does this route and she's actually good, she's faking. The dude once again pulls off something like I didn't expect him to do. I just feel like he's just giving you cut clear. Okay, she's evil, and she's a big mom daughter. I haven't seen
that's
no.
what I wanted to say.
And my whole thing is, why would Lola leave? That I'm trying to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Like she's kind of talking about Lola a little bit, and then why would she tell Luffy too? If she was actually good, why would she stir up Luffy, get him more mad?
Yeah, another thing, Brago. Like what I'm gonna say, I remember what I was gonna say. Remember how Cracker was talking to Luffy, right? And he's like, "Do you really think Sanji will join your crew? Even if you've seen Sanji, he'll be like, I don't want to join your lowly crew." And Cracker talked all that junk. Only for when Luffy to see Sanji, Sanji said the same stuff Cracker said. So if Cracker had an attitude like that, it doesn't surprise me that the Puddin's Big Mom favorite, she has the nasty. He was saying, I love you and I want to get married. And she was like doing all that stuff. Like, she probably thinks that's probably just a big joke to her. She could really be cold hearted.
No,
Another
but we
thing,
saw
Bravo,
we saw the other part of Pudding though. We saw like what Pudding's true
that was an
thoughts
act,
were. No, we saw her flashback. We saw what how.
All right, but Brago.
Going back to when Big Mom was doing all that stuff,
thought about
she didn't have a look on her face that she was enjoying it. Like she even when she was talking to Reiju, she's like, Big Mom is always watching me.
I think I took that one little part out of context. She's saying like yo,
gave you multiple
Big
parts.
Mom, it's annoying. Like she was like, yo, it's annoying, but this thing's about to be over anyway because it's not that so much Big Mom is annoying her. It's like, yo, putting up this front for Sanji when she thinks Sanji's a lame and he's not even a real prince is like it's getting on her nerves too. So that whole thing is getting on her nerves. So she was just like, flipping out about it, but she's not really the Big Mom directly.
I think
what I was gonna say was that
I think
not only
fell for Sanji. I think she did.
I don't think so.
She's trying to push him away on purpose because she has a plan.
Well, this is all I'm going to say though, really quick. Is that
I think what's up, everybody?
What's up?
But I went back and I read the chapter. I read the chapter probably like 3 times a day. Just because like a lot of people have been saying, the chapter really didn't make a lot of sense. So I'm kind of on the fence with Pudding being all the way evil as well.
Yeah, it made sense to me
because this is what I'll say. Me and Braga were in agreement that she was over the top. It seemed like she almost knew that he was outside.
Yep.
I can't agree with that though. To me, she didn't know he was there.
Dude, the way that she was talking, all of the words that she was saying were in capital letters.
I get what you're saying, but check this out.
It was in bold, and she was like it was just too over the top. It was like it was almost like it was an act, and she boasted about how good of an actor she was, and this happens all at the same time. It almost seems too once again too coincidental just to all align.
You say that? You say that, but let's just say we're going to talk about Kobe. You know who Kobe is, right? So we're going to talk about Kobe, and we're like, yo, Kobe missed that 3-point shot. Yo, he had 0 points all game. You seen that dunk? Air ball. Like, that's what people do when they do those type of things. So to me, like, the way that she was talking about Sanji so loudly, that's what people do. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't want to talk about a person, but like, yo, you seen that person hairstyle? Or that's what people do. It makes sense to me anyway. If you get what I'm trying to say.
You know, it's funny. It's funny as well. Reiju mentions her attitude. How you have a great attitude, which is like hinting towards us, like, all right, is this bullshit? Like, what's all?
I don't agree with that too. I don't agree with that too, Brago.
And then also when Pudding was doing all that last chapter, you know who was getting the most hyped? Nitro and Rabian. Hell, it's like, yo, that's gonna be a crazy spectacle. Like, that's gonna be hype. Like, it's like she's doing all that, just putting on this exaggerated act because she knows, like, more than likely that's her connection with Big Mom.
Yo,
it's like, wouldn't she want to throw them off?
Yo, by the way, I was reading some comments on your last stream, and someone was talking about how I don't know if anyone ever said this before, but the Nitro might be part of Capone's lifespan, like put into a homie. Because he does look a lot like.
I never thought about that. He does look a lot like Capone.
Wait, what? Say that again?
Like, if Big Mom took Capone's lifespan out and put it into a homie, that's kind of like what Nitro looks like. But I don't know if exactly, because I I don't know if Nitro is a homie. Like I don't know. It's fucking weird. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Like,
he probably is some type of homie because I mean he's fucking slime. Slime doesn't. I mean, he yeah. Slime doesn't have a living body.
unless there was like a
that's
weird slime
weird.
fruit or something like that. But
Yeah, it's like I mean the pudding thing, like Jordan was saying in the chat, it could go either way. Like she could be truly evil, or she's still riding with Big Mom, or this could all be an act. I feel like with her telling Reiju all this, she would be forced to use her power, so it wouldn't look suspicious if she just tipped off Reiju or those guys in any way. But I guess I'm like,
But
Big Mom
would be so hip to that though. Like she might use her powers to send a hidden message.
But
like, to me, like the way that she acts this chapter cleared up because like what made me think she was good. It's like all the reasons that I thought she was good don't exist anymore. Pretty much, like I thought she was good because she was crying after she told Luffy that. So that made me feel like it hurt her to tell Luffy that, and she was crying as a result. But getting to see this chapter, she's such a good actor. She's able to do that, and it doesn't really matter.
But then why would she use her ability against Reiju at the end? Like she has to be evil. Like, why would she do that? Like she's
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. And then on top of that,
she's pretty much putting on performance without anybody to.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's how crazy she is. It's like that she did it for nobody, pretty much.
We just pointed out Nitro and Arabian, who is probably the connection between her and Big Mom. More than likely, they're homies.
Check this out. You know how people go in your comments and they say some troll stuff about you, Brago? Right? So imagine somebody saying something troll about you, right? And they don't even got the internet. They just at home like, yo, Brago, blah, 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 blah. And they insulting you with no Wi-Fi. So nobody, only they get to see it. You know how crazy that person is? That's what I put it. She's crazy
but it's clearly two webcams in the room.
Other people that live in the house with her, but you know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's a straight hit. When somebody's like with no Wi-Fi.
Ty. Let me ask you. Okay, so you say that she's fully evil.
Yeah.
Okay. Why Reiju? Why get Reiju?
Reiju could have had just been the first one that she got her hands on.
Wait,
No.
real quick.
Sanji has this relationship with Reiju, right?
Did tell Reiju, or did Sanji tell Pudding about the mask that Reiju made?
Yes, he did.
She did, right?
yeah.
So then she now knows that Reiju is probably the closest to Sanji. Reiju is the person you would give that message.
I think y'all thinking about it too wrong. I think for some reason y'all wanna cash out on the theory that she's good so much that y'all putting all your eggs in that basket and y'all not thinking about the other opportunities. Wait, I just want to say one more thing. Is that at the same time, if she's legitly evil, why not do something mean to the person he's closest to at the same time? You gotta try to say it works both ways.
Yeah, that's true.
That's your favorite sister. I'm gonna shoot her, and I'm gonna it's like that's mean that she's good. So that's what I mean. But like y'all putting all your.
What were you gonna say though before Matt? What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say that it's funny. No. It's funny that she's picking Reiju of all people. I understand, if that's the person that you're closest to, but she doesn't necessarily know that.
Yeah, I agree with you that she might not know that. She might know that.
Like she doesn't necessarily know that Sanji is the closest to Reiju. And the fact that she takes her memory doesn't what purpose does that serve? Not why would you tell her all of this? It doesn't make sense for her to not only tell her all of this, but to seem like she's blasting it out so that everyone can hear it. So Sanji hears it. And then she removes it from her memory. So what's the purpose in doing that?
What I want to say is that imagine this scenario, right? Imagine this scenario. Sanji knocks on the door, right? The homie is like, Pudding's not here or she's busy, leave. Sanji goes, okay, I'll be back tomorrow. And you get what I'm trying to say? I'm pretty sure Pudding that whole thing would still be going on if you get what I'm trying to say. It just so happened Sanji was being nosy and kind of like, we're getting married soon. It's okay if I get a little peek. And then he happened to see all of that. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, that was a mistake. That wasn't part of Pudding's plan for Sanji to be there.
Yeah,
she's so crazy. And
see what
she's
you're
so
saying.
into her scheme, she didn't notice Sanji was there because she was so into it.
But like now that Brago brought up that she could have just been putting on the front just for the carpet and the jelly, that like maybe she didn't know Sanji was there the entire time, like at the same time. Like I think it would be
So,
kind of
yeah, so that's a good point where it's like she wasn't trying to hurt Sanji that much, but it was a front for the carpet and the jelly. So Sanji just stumbled into it, where it's like she didn't want Sanji to see that side of her yet.
All
yeah,
right,
exactly.
Here's,
Like
here's
what
where
if
I gotta disagree with you
Like-
again because all right, she put on the front for the carpet and the jelly, right? What was the point of putting up a front to Luffy? What was that about? You know what I'm trying to say? That was like extra. Like so she over there doing extra credit for what?
okay. I mean, I don't know. Like,
That's like if I go put on a front.
If she's truly good, why would she tell Luffy and Nami this? That's what I'm trying to figure
okay,
out.
hold on. Let me answer that really quick. The thing is that there are like I actually can't answer that. I have no fucking idea why. Because
That's what I'm saying.
But the thing is there's arguments for both sides, for her being good and for her being evil, that neither side can fucking explain. Like so, like that's why I'm saying
I'm
like
explaining everything.
no, but like the Lola flashback, I haven't heard one person say a single good explanation to like show
Check this
why
out.
that was there and she's evil.
I said it was there because all right, say if she thought about it, right? All right, look, what I want to say is that you see how I just gave the example of Sanji not being nosy and him just leaving as like another thing that could have happened, but it didn't.
Huh.
So what could have happened? Pudding could have had the flashback. She could have thought about it. She could have been like, you know what? I'm gonna be like Lola, and I'm not gonna listen to Big Mom. And she could have told Luffy, I'm gonna try my best to get you guys out of here. Don't worry. And then she could have told Reiju, look, you got to do something. Blah 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 blah. But that didn't happen. What happened was she thought about it. And she's like, you know what? Like, yo, F it. Just I'm gonna do what Big Mom wants.
But here's the thing,
I never
though.
liked this
Why,
Sanji anyway.
why did she whisper it? Why did she whisper it? She didn't want Opera to hear about it.
But here's the thing. If you really want to argue that she's good, she could have whispered to Luffy just to get Luffy irate and mad, but Luffy will get out quicker, break out, and start more ruckus. You could argue that.
But I'm like, why? It's like if her family knows her true nature, at that point, Luffy's locked up. Like, why do you whisper it to him?
She could. All right.
If she says it out loud, right, and Opera's like, whoa, that's not the plan that I heard. Then it's like
Opera
Luffy's like,
Yo, Brago, I gotta again because it's like Opera wouldn't say that because check this out. But what she did it for, she wanted to play that act until the last minute. For her to just appear there and be like, our plan is to blah 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 blah. Why do that when she could be like if she's gonna tell him something good because she said Luffy said she's her friend and then she's like, I'm gonna kill Sanji, this and this and this. It's just like she played the role to the very end. If you get what I'm trying to say, that's why she did that. And the whole thing with Opera was that I'm pretty sure that was part of the plan because not only did Puddin say that, Big Mom told Brooke how you don't know that everybody's gonna die, and then Opera was even saying like, because I thought Opera was gonna say this. Actually, Nami,
No.
Big Mom said to keep you all alive, but Opera was like, "Yo, tell us what Lola is."
I will also say this, like,
Opera was pretty much
Why
the
would
same
it-
thing trying to harm her.
first of all,
With
Opera
everything-
kind of disproved that because Opera said that they want to know where Lola is. So if you're going to torture somebody, you're going to torture them to get information. So why would you kill them the next day? You don't know if you're going to get information by the next day. So Opera kind of told him that, like, no, Mom wants information from you. She doesn't want to kill you.
No, I don't agree with that, Brago, because check this out. They're still both one and the same because, like, remember, look, Sanji said don't hurt them. Big Mom said okay. Lola told him that was a lie. Now, Opera he was a few seconds away from like shooting her with a bow and arrow, which is pretty much inflicting harm, which means that everything Puddin said was legit on the money. This is 3 people. Opera was trying to harm her. Puddin said she would harm her. Big Mom told Brooke how you not know everybody's dead. Jinbei even took it far enough to get into beef with Big Mom and to attack her soldiers. Like, yo, I heard you was captured. This isn't good. You know what I'm trying to say? Things is bad, Brago. And it's cool because it's like a few chapters ago, we thought it was the whole Vivi card cop-out. But it's like, it's no Vivi card cop-out. Puddin's not good. We're in a Yonko's territory. It's serious. You know, how are we going to get out of here? Like, we have very few allies here at the moment. So, like, I don't think Puddin is good because there's too many people. They tried to harm the Straw Hats too much this current chapter. And another thing too.
How have they tried to harm them?
All right,
what
Opera was
did
gonna
they try to
shoot.
harm?
Wait, check this out. He was about to shoot Nami if Jinbei didn't show up. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but they haven't touched the Straw Hats at all.
But he was
You said-
he was about to do it.
He
though.
was about to, but he didn't.
But he was yo. I just want to say this.
Look. Big Mom. There's been too many chances for Luffy could have been dead too many times already for him for that to be the time where he dies.
I can't agree with you because check this out. Just let me explain this.
I can't agree when all of the captains were right in front of, or not the captains, but there was an entire army in front of Luffy.
I know that she had, because here's the thing: when you're somebody like that, when you're like a mafioso or whatever, you're like a Yonko or whatever, you don't just kill people like that. You do it at your convenience when you feel like it, like as a boss or whatever makes you happy. So she didn't want to that way. She wanted to do it according to her plan. And what I want to say about Opera is that Nami was like, wow, like you went to, this escalated real quick. You see, Opera was not playing no type of games. He's like, yo, not gonna give me the info? Bet, I'm gonna shoot you then. And I just want to say this: if Jinbei didn't come, Nami would have got shot, or Luffy would have ripped his own. You see how hectic that is? I don't think it's a game. I don't think they're joking. Like, how was that good? Luffy ripping his arms off.
I highly doubt he would have shot Nami.
But even if he did, though, look, y'all missing the point that even if he did, I think he would have shot her. But I want to say this: even if he didn't, right? Luffy would have he was 5 seconds away from ripping his arms off. So then what? Leave Nami alone. Like
his arms weren't gonna rip off.
Bleeding. Yes, they was. Blood was everywhere. This is the thing. Don't be delusional to try to go for the she's good theory. He was bleeding everywhere. Nami's like, I don't want. Wait. Nami was like, I don't want Opera to kill me, and I don't want you to rip your arms off. Stop. I don't want neither option. I don't want option 1. I don't want option 2. Then Jinbei came and saved the day.
Yeah,
it's
but
like they go from saying we need information from you to we're going to kill you to we're going to shoot you.
I don't know. This whole situation was weird to begin with, just because, I mean, they had an entire day, right, to extract information and try and get something about Lola. And then they wait until the night. Like, what was up with that in the first place? It's like, I don't know. There's something missing here. And then it's very clear. It's very clear that Big Mom has some plan for the Straw Hats. It has to be something, because for the entire arc, before she, quote unquote, knew about Lola or anything else, she didn't want to kill the Straw Hats. This was like repeated over and over. Yeah. We're not going to kill the Straw Hats. So there's something more to the situation for sure.
All right, true. But I just want to say, don't hold on to one word that was said when we've been getting chapters of information. And remember that this chapter, she told Brooke, like, how you don't know that your whole crew might not get killed?
Yeah, but she's playing. She's not. I don't think she's playing. She's using tricky. She's got to take everything into
consideration. To say that she's playing. Wait. To say that she's playing when she said that, but to say that she's dead serious when she said leave them alive, I don't get it. You got to treat everything equal. You know what I'm trying to say?
I mean, but even in that line, she says, "Heck, how do you know that everyone that you cherish is not going to die?" or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
The way of saying it already is like, she's not straight up saying, I'm going to kill everyone, or be prepared for this, that everyone that you ever love is going to die. She's like, no, are you sure that this isn't going to happen? It's like mind games.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like it's the way that she worded it.
But the way that she worded it reinforces what Puddin said when she's like, yo, we're gonna kill all the Smokes, we're gonna shoot Sanji, we're gonna kill you, and it's like it goes hand in hand with it. Another thing is that
Pudding was definitive in what she said. Big Mom has never been that way with
Straw Hats. Big Mom has been playing mind games since the beginning of this arc.
But I want to say, all right, you're saying it seems like you're saying that she had a chance to kill him. Why not just kill him? I'm saying that she wanted to wait.
She has.
Right. No, true. I agree with that. But she wants to wait to the right moment. She could have been killed.
Wait for the right moment for what? When is the right moment going to be?
All right, I just want to say this, because they're no threat to her at all. It's like, yo, I can kill him. I can kill him. Wait. I can kill him whenever I want. So why not have this wedding, and why not do it with a bang or something?
I want to say one thing really quick. Brago pointed this out, like I think in his live reaction. I don't remember what he pointed out, but like, if Pudding is really on the same side as Big Mom and all this stuff, like, why did she not just fucking go into Luffy's memory and Nami's memory when she met them the first time and get the information with her memory fruit on where Lola is, instead of just torturing them?
That's actually a really good point.
Yeah.
It may depend on how our fruit works.
Yeah, I mean that's true. We don't know how it works.
How far back it could go. Yeah, but it's like why not do that? But it's like with this whole torture thing, it seems like it seems like it's all like big game. Like the Straw Hats could be dead at any time. Like that's it's no denying that. But so then it seemed like.
Going back to what Ty was saying for a moment, like Big Mom is sort of waiting for a perfect opportunity to kill the Straw Hats, and the mind games that Big Mom is clearly playing. Like, think about something like this. Pudding gave us direct evidence that Big Mom ordered her to, in some way, convince Sanji that she was actually in love. Which, if you think about the whole situation with her planning on killing the Vinsmokes the entire time, doesn't make a whole lot of sense if this whole pudding thing is true. And so it sort of adds to this whole idea of the mind game. So maybe Big Mom is literally like for her, this is some sort of play, or like an event that she's created where she's like, part of it is sort of convincing the Straw Hats of various situations, and then at the end of the day, turn it on their heads with like a plot twist for Big Mom's created story in the real world or something like that.
And then if we go back to the flashback, Big Mom says to Pudding, if you just listen to me, you'll be fine. Like, you're a cute doll or whatever. It's like Pudding, she's basically telling Pudding, like, you just got to do what I say. So it's like, what a better way for Pudding to get back at Big Mom if, like, this whole time she's playing Big Mom and then she does something she wants to do for the first time in her life. To somebody who treated her or good from Sanji. That's why I feel like Frub was saying, maybe Sanji was not supposed to hear that whole thing with Reiju.
But why would she erase Reiju's? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Why would she do that? Like, why would she like?
No, that's an opportunity to implant what's actually gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's the
no,
moment
like what Brago was saying to like counteract that was, I don't know if you heard or not, but he was saying that maybe she put in different memories than what she said, and like something to like help her out in some way.
Okay.
Right, because the homies are watching her.
Big Mom would definitely be hip to that, and she wouldn't let that happen.
How would Big Mom be hip to that?
Hold on. She's been a crazy and now all of a sudden she's gonna be stupid while putting those and gives a secret message. Like, I just don't agree with it. You know what I'm trying to say?
So what do you mean?
Because it's so much not evidence for that. It's like, all right, one thing is that like I don't know why, like, Big Mom, what she told Brooke is evidence enough. What Pudding herself said is evidence enough. When Opera was on the same thing, like, yo, we're not friends. Actually, you got 5 seconds to say what Lola is, or I'm gonna shoot you with this bow and arrow. Like, we're gonna torture you. We're gonna make you talk. Like,
nah, but like
you're starting to see that. You're starting to see Big Mom's crew true colors, like, right now. I think it's gonna get worse as the chapters come.
The only reason I thought that like when Braga brought up that point that she might just be fronting for the carpet and the jelly was because they introduced the carpet and the jelly again in this chapter when they already introduced them before.
Chapter.
So I thought
they made it prominent, yeah.
When I was like,
and it's like in this chapter they kept like every time Pudding did something, it was like, yo, that's a spot on impression. Yo, that's that's hype. Yo.
When I was first reading the chapter, I was like wondering like, why are they introducing these characters again? We already got an introduction to them.
But did we get the same introduction with their title and everything?
Yeah.
Did we just see them before?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Let me
we saw that.
Let me go to the chapter.
I think we just seen like I think I remember seeing Nitro before, but I think this time they really did it. Like, yo, this is who this homie is, and this is who this homie is.
Yeah.
But how do we know his? The thing is, how do we know their names just to make sure this chapter?
I think the first time that they were introduced, it was Libyan, the carpet, not Arabian. In the last chapter, they translated it as Arabian. And then obviously we've known Nitro for a long time, so both were introduced
for a while
earlier.
Well, what I want to say this, another thing is that you saying what the homies were saying. I never met one smart homie. All the homies been acting funny. Like when Sanji's sitting there eating with his family, they're like, drink me, pour me, pour. It's like they just act funny like that. So I don't.
Randolph seemed pretty smart.
Well, yeah, Randolph. But you know what I'm trying to say? It's very few of them. Probably him and the king tree or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say? A lot of the homies was all like you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
yeah, they're fodder too.
Yeah.
Well, Nitro and Arabian, they seem to be.
They definitely not. Come on, you trying to say they Randolph level?
No, but they seem to be aware.
We aren't saying that they're Randolph level. We're just saying that all homies work in a way with their little hat. She receives intel from them, right?
Yes.
So Pudding is essentially watched at all points in time. So if she actually wants to get the Straw Hats out of this situation, which is a theoretical path that the story could take, then one way that she could get around that, is to sort of pretend to be like Big Mom wants her to be, but then instead secretly do something like underneath her nose.
And I think that like I don't agree with that, because it's like at the same time, if you know Big Mom is always watching you, right? Why say all this attention Mom is giving me? It's making me sick. Like if Big Mom can't hear that. So I just don't agree with those theories. Like I don't like y'all points to me. It's not strong enough. I don't agree with it. To me, like more the evidence. Like if I was a detective, is more evidence pointing towards she's evil, and that's what I'm gonna go with until I hear some like valuable information, not just some like Big Mom is she didn't mean it or not. Like I want to hear serious stuff.
Here's another thing that I don't think you guys talked about today, which is that if you look at Reiju in the last two chapters, it's something is off with Reiju. She's like, it's like she's constantly thinking. She has this weird like stone face, doll face, where she's doesn't seem to be able to move or speak very often.
I don't agree with that too.
She says one line, but in the entire thing. But I mean, it's like seriously, like if you just look at Reiju, it doesn't feel right. And so putting is essentially having a conversation. It seems like with herself. That's the way that it reads to me. And so why exactly, you know, say all these things if you're in some way in control of your opponent? Like,
I mean,
that doesn't make sense to me.
That slime is on Reiju's leg, and it seems like the slime is like immobilizing her.
Yeah.
To some degree. So that might be why she seems a little off, and she might just be, you know, intimidated by the act that Pudding is, you know, putting up.
Yeah, I mean, I talked about that. I talked about that on my channel, though. But so, like, if you're intimidated with whatever is going on in the situation, the one thing that Pudding said in the last chapter was something defiant. She basically said, Pudding, what an awful personality you have. And then Pudding responds in return, like, hey, you're going to try and diss me like that? That's not cool. And so if you're someone who's intimidated or in shock in the situation, that's not something that just realistically makes sense for you to say.
It makes sense to me though. It's like I don't get how it doesn't make sense to y'all, because put it like this. Y'all think for some reason like y'all think Pudding is in control, right? To me, Reiju was in control, that whole situation. So
how?
No, to me, yes. Yo, who said no? But anyway, look.
How is she in control?
Because look, just before you say no, listen to it the way that I'm gonna tell you. Reiju was in control that whole scenario, the whole situation. She lost control at one part of it, and that was when Pudding actually removed her memory of the situation away. Now that her memory is gone, she can't do nothing about it anyway. You know what I'm trying to say? But I just want to say this. It's like, look, let's put Shanks in the same situation, right? Shanks is in the same situation. When Shanks gets a chance to, he'll do something. Wait, I just want to explain this. Look, when Shanks gets a chance to, he'll do something. But if she erases Shanks' memory of that event, what can Shanks do now? You know what I'm trying to say? So when she was so calm, imagine like Itachi is in the bank, right? 3 goons come up and try to rob Itachi, and they're like, "Yo, we had a bad day."
Imagine 3 different things, man.
No, look, just listen, because I'm trying to help y'all understand. Like, I understand the chapter. I'm trying to help y'all understand, like, because I guess
are you sure you understand?
You're not understanding what happened in the chapter. Y'all even saying, hold on, look. Y'all even saying that it doesn't make sense. So if how Reiju was acting does not make sense, let me explain a scenario to you that makes sense so you can understand what's happening to Reiju. So look, three people come into a bank, try to rob Itachi, right? And they tell Itachi, look, I ain't having a good day. If you don't give me this money, I'm going to shoot you. And then Itachi goes, don't you have a wonderful attitude? And they're like, well, yeah, you think it's wonderful? And then Itachi just does his power, and then he puts him in a genjutsu, and he escapes, or he kills him, whatever. Yeah, but the thing is that Reiju was superior to Pudding, or she just wasn't scared of her. So she was like, don't you have a nice attitude? Like, she wasn't phased. But at the last moment, before she could do something, Pudding removed her memory.
But if you actually look, if you look at Reiju during the entire time, it's very clear that like she is afraid. She's got those lines down her eyes.
No, she's not afraid. Remember, wait, I just want to say this. Another thing is
she got the sweat bead going down her face. I mean,
no, because look, what's happening. That slimy thing.
Wait. You can think whatever you want, Ty, but stop saying like what you're saying is pure facts. Like, this is all just your opinion. That's why, like.
When did I say what I'm saying was pure facts? When did I say that?
Because like the way you're like angry at everyone, like no, that's not what happened. Like, chill, bro.
I'm not angry at nobody.
Wait, Ty, real quick. I'm trying to understand. So you said Itachi was in a bank.
Yes. Look, listen.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand that too, bro.
Like,
what is that?
One more time. Itachi's
so one more time. Is in a bank, right? We all are aware of his powers and stuff.
Okay.
3 goons come and they try to rob him, right? And one of the goons go, look, I ain't having a good day. Give me this money now. I'm gonna blast you. And then Itachi goes, don't you have a wonderful attitude? Like, all calm and everything. And they're like, oh yeah, you think it's a game? And then he just uses his Sharingan powers and he puts him in a genjutsu. And like he kills him or something. You gotta try to say how like he's in control of that whole situation.
Is that like Reiju isn't afraid of Pudding because Reiju knows how much stronger she is than Pudding.
Yeah, but at the last moment, Pudding erased Reiju's memory of the whole situation. So now Pudding can't do nothing, even if she could, is what I'm trying to say. So
my argument for this, Ty, is that if Reiju could actually do something, why didn't she do anything?
Why didn't she do anything?
You're missing it. That like, all right. I just want to put this. Look, I'm gonna say the Itachi example one more time, but I'm gonna change it up this time. So look, Itachi's in the bank.
Bro, no, it's not making sense.
One last time. No, look,
it's not. No, Ty. Look, Ty. It's not making sense. You're saying that Itachi uses his powers
Yeah.
Right? You're saying that he uses his powers.
Yeah.
Okay, now, but you're saying Reiju isn't doing anything.
Because look, all right, look, I'll explain it with. I'm just gonna say it one more time, but I'm gonna change it. Because look, all right, wait, look,
No.
look, I'm
You
gonna
can't.
explain.
No,
Look,
you
listen,
can't
listen what I'm gonna
change
say.
it.
No, look, because y'all
No,
laughing.
can you explain that?
Look,
Can you
look.
explain that to
In the
me?
case with Reiju, right? Reiju didn't get to use her powers because Puddin just erased her memory of everything. But Reiju was like in control of the situation. Now, I just want to say this. Look, the same scenario, right? Itachi in a bank, 3 goons come up to him. One is like, yo, I'm having a bad day. Give me your money, I'm gonna blast you. And Itachi's like, you have a wonderful attitude. And he's like, oh yeah? And then he digs into Itachi's head, right? And he pulls out his memory. He erased that event. Now Itachi doesn't know what happened. You know what I'm trying to say? But without that memory power, Itachi's in control of the situation. Without the same thing, Reiju was in control of that situation. It was nothing to fear. So she was like, just like, calm or whatever. And what I want to say to Joy Boy, who said that she was scared and stuff, they're assassins. So I'm pretty sure that they know how to not be intimidated. Like, remember when Ace went to Impel Down and they put him under the level 5 torture and Ace didn't scream or nothing? I'm pretty sure Reiju is that, like, you can't get her to tell, you can't get her to be scared or nothing. Like, she's going to be like a real soldier. So I don't think she was scared at all.
All I'm saying is it doesn't look like she's unfazed from the situation. Like it's not like she's in.
Well, we don't know what the slime thing is. So the slime is probably doing something, but overall, she's not really phased. She's just like that's what I got. Like,
take any picture of Ichiji throughout the entirety of Whole Cake Island. That's somebody who is unfazed.
Yeah,
I know. Wait, hold on. I can't agree with you, Joy Boy, because when Big Mom and Judge was meeting, both of them was not scared. And when Big Mom's soldiers came, it was like, wow, Germ is so cool, talking about both Ichiji and Reiju. To me, like, they're both close to the same tier, and they both are never really scared like that. I don't think it's just Ichiji. I think they're both are like that.
So you think Reiju is like putting on a front or something?
Wait, before that thing.
No, not a front. She was just like unfazed. Like, yo, do your worst. I'll be okay no matter what you do. Like, you shot me, but that's not hurting me.
I just got to disagree, Ty. Just based on
you can disagree, but to me, it's a lot of like just think about what I said more and think about that scenario, and it makes sense. So it's okay if you don't agree with me. Though.
Hold on. So that picture you just posted for Reiju on the wall, that based on them saying they're gonna take it to the infirmary, that more than likely was what happened before, right? So that's like she got shot. Yeah. So that happened before.
Yeah.
Like the events of this past chapter. Yeah, because at one point I thought it was like that was Reiju after like Pudding let her go, but now it's like they took her somewhere.
Oh yeah,
so
it was definitely before. We were wrong in that one, but yeah.
Yeah, but then it's like at that point before that, she looked like she was bothered.
Yeah, exactly.
She looked bothered.
Brago, if she whatever bothered she was, it was because that nasty slime thing was on her. But she other than
we're talking about an 8. We're talking about an 849 when you first see her. And she's like bleeding all over the place, and she's like,
yeah. All right, hold on. But come on, you're bleeding to death, and at the same time with that situation, nobody was there for her to like to try to get sympathy.
She's still bleeding to death. She's still bleeding.
Bro, like you can see from the panels that you can see from the panels that she can like barely walk, and like she's like heavily breathing, and her eyes have those lines drawn on them.
Yeah, but I'm saying that like, okay, you could be hurt, you could be in pain, but that doesn't mean that you're fazed by somebody who's in your face talking junk. You know what I mean? Like she was not.
You can just like look at the panel, and it does not seem like she's not phased. It looks like she can barely breathe, and that she's scared.
She's alone, hurt, trying to crawl and go get judged. That doesn't mean you're all right. You're saying you're like trying to crawl. She's bleeding. She's in pain. I'm saying that she's not phased by Pudding.
Phased when she's alone. She's not phased when she's in the face of an enemy.
Yeah, put it like this. Yeah, look, check this out.
So she's in an even worse situation now.
Wait. I can give you I can give you like a perfect example. A lot of the big characters or whatever, they'll act tough in front of everybody because it's people there. But then when they're by themselves, they'll do their like, she's by herself. You can't really put that against her. If you're gonna reach that far to try to use that, and remember, this is still two different things. I'm not saying hold on, look. I'm not saying she's immortal. I'm not saying she's not in pain. I'm saying that what Puddin did to her, what Puddin said did not phase her. I'm not talking about the physical parts of it where she like shot her. No, of course you're gonna get shot, you're gonna be hurt. But I mean, like as far as her, she was never at Puddin's mercy is what I'm trying to say. She had a plan the whole time.
But the thing is, everything Puddin was saying was so comedic and over the top. Why would it phase anyone?
It phased somebody. It phased Sanji. Another thing too is that with her though, it's just that she wasn't worried about it.
That's another really interesting point, which is pretty much everything that Pudding says in this last chapter is related to either Sanji or the Straw Hats.
Or the Straw Hats.
And it's like Reiju is a Vinsmoke. She doesn't give two shits about the Straw Hats, and she gives less than half a shit for Sanji. She's said herself that she does like Sanji a little bit, but that she'd prefer that he'd never shown up, and that's about the extent of that relationship. And so you spend all but like 3 months talking about Sanji and the Straw Hats to a person that doesn't really care about them. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. It's almost like she knows that Sanji is there. That's an impression that I get from this entire scene. Like this conversation is meant for Sanji. And then even if you go back to the point in which Sanji first got to that window in the first place, it's not like it would be impossible for her to realize that, which is that he first knocked on the door, right? And then the door was said that he can't go in. So that information could have then gotten to Pudding afterwards, like, yo, Sanji tried to get in. Then you have the other guy who's the lookalike.
Wait, hold on. Not to be funny, but if she's like in the middle room or she's in the back room, right? How is the door telling that to Pudding? You know what I'm saying? I think the door. Wait, hold on. The door is on some open shut. That's it. I don't think the door. I think she's in the back of the house where the door can't.
No, hold up. Okay, listen. I got a perfect example for you. How does Big Mom get all her intel? How is she being informed about where Luffy?
I don't think
exactly. Hold up. The homies are communicating through each other. So the door could have communicated with the slime to say, "Hey, Sanji just knocked on the door."
And there's also homies everywhere.
There's homies everywhere. No way for them to communicate that Sanji came to the front door and that he might still be around the castle grounds. You're not you take things for face value. And you gotta realize that we're given information at the beginning of the arc that is gonna be prevalent throughout the entire arc, and so you can't forget about these things.
I get what you're saying, but to me, like Big Mom communicate. Like, all right, big everything.
Okay.
Wait, look. It's 10 homies seeing 10 different things, right? Big Mom can see all 10 of those things, but each homie can't. And what I'm trying to say is that Big Mom, it's never, look, listen, I just want to say this. If Big Mom knows everything, right, it's never a need to tell Pudding and to inform Pudding. She knows. If she wants the Nitro to know, the Nitro will know. It's like, I don't see, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't think Pudding ever has to know.
Wait. You saying that Pudding doesn't have to know, but she has, she has instructions from Big Mom herself to put on an act for Sanji to make sure that he's in love with her. So why wouldn't it be important to inform Pudding that Sanji's outside? Hey, don't say anything that's too misleading, or hey, Sanji's outside right now. Like, you might want to put on some type of act. Like, you're thinking too close-minded right now. You gotta think outside the box.
I'm the one thinking outside the box. To me, y'all the one that's thinking about everything from face value, from what it's like.
You're saying that homies can't, but you're saying that homies can't communicate with each other.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that Big Mom can communicate with the homies. But what I'm saying is that if the
homies can't communicate with each other, right? But you have the carpet talking directly to Nitro, right? They're talking to each other.
Yeah.
They're interacting with each other. So why wouldn't they be able to inform each other, or why wouldn't they be able to interact with other homies that are all around? Do you get what I'm saying?
Because they're
just interacting with each other, right?
Look, because they're just homies. But Big Mom is the one who can like see what the homies are. And look, I just want to say this. Look with the slime, right, and the carpet, right? They're extensions of Big Mom herself. So why does she have to like tell herself again? It's no need to know. Big Mom is right there.
So the homies aren't extensions of Big Mom herself? Are you insinuating that? Are you insinuating that the only homies that are around right now that are a part of Big Mom herself are the carpet and Nitro? You're crazy if you really believe that.
I'm not saying that that's the only ones. I'm saying like it could be a lot of homies in there, but I'm saying that like
every homie is an extension of Big Mom.
Wait. Look. This is what I want to say. It's almost
every homie is an extension of Big Mom's power.
Look.
And if you deny that, then you're denying direct information that has been given to you by the story.
I'm not denying that. Look, listen. This is what I'm trying to say. Look, it's 6 panes, right? Everything that a Pain could see, Nagato could see. It's no need for one Pain to go tell the other Pain, hey,
but
look,
no.
Kakashi's over there.
Are you
Nagato
kidding?
knows
Are you kidding me right now? Okay, you're telling me when Pain was fighting Naruto, right? When Pain was fighting Naruto, they didn't just communicate with Nagato, who was in the tree. They communicated with each other. That was shown directly through what happened with Jiraiya. That's how Jiraiya figured out the secret of Pain. He realized that their eyes were linked together. No. He figured out that their eyes were linked together.
So linked together to the master, not linked together with each other. To the master, like the master's able to see everything, not each one. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yo, Ty. So we've actually seen how the information gets from the homies to Big Mom. And they don't go straight to Big Mom. They go to Big Mom's hat. And unless Big Mom's hat is the king of the homies, then this could be a power that is transferred between all homies, and the hat happens to be the one that is always attached to Big Mom.
Interesting.
So like whenever Big Mom receives intel from her homies, there was a little bzzat thing, like kind of like a radio signal going off from her hat. And she also asked in the past her hat, like, hey, what's going on? How's the cracker situation going on? I'm pretty sure that either that hat, like all intel goes to that hat, or all intel goes through all the homies. Those are the only two ways of looking at it. It's definitely not true that all the information goes directly to Big Mom. Otherwise, she wouldn't need to her hat to, or she wouldn't need to ask her hat.
All right.
To update.
All right, look, I hear what you're saying, right? But then still, it goes from each individual homie to the hat, and then to Big Mom. It's not that each homie could see what the other homie could see. You know what I'm trying to say?
There's two possibilities. One is that the hat, all the information goes to the hat, or the other is that is a power of all homies, and that hat happens to be the one that Big Mom takes wherever she goes, like her most trusted homie, I guess.
Yeah, it's definitely a chance to the other one, but I think it's a lesser chance. Like I don't agree with it.
So do you think, like, so this is Pudding's door, right? So do you think somebody comes to the door? Do you think if Pudding is his homie, if there's a homie in a room or something, that door can't communicate to that homie that's in the room? That's like somebody's at the door.
I don't think all that happened though. Like to me, it's not. It's like if you want to make.
What's the point of the door being a homie then?
Because all right, put it like this. Because put it like this. Look, Pudding.
If the door can't tell you what's going on because the door is just facing outside, what's the point of the door being a homie?
Look.
Yes. What's the point?
Put it
no, but what if Sanji forced entry, right? What if Sanji forced entry?
That's different because through the commotion, you can hear that and you can go over there.
You wouldn't necessarily hear. Oh, goodness. Okay. So yes, literal despair. Okay, so you want to say that Pudding is going to hear this while she's speaking to Reiju, and when this is on the other side, like they're not relative to each other, and it's like Sanji had to walk a distance, to get underneath her window. So if someone infiltrated, the homie wouldn't. The direct line of communication is through another homie. Hey, there's an intruder. Alert, alert, alert. Like he would communicate with the other homies who are next to Pudding, or hey, Sanji's coming through. You might want to put on an act.
If it's one within,
you might want to put on an act for him.
If it's one within,
hide your third eye.
Yeah, but I don't think they could telepathically like talk to each other.
Then how did the hat get all the information?
How does the hat get?
Wait, look, listen. The hat is different because that's how Big Mom gets the information. I mean, like besides the hat. I'm not talking about to every other homie.
But the hat is a different living entity. We like that is fact. You realize that, right?
No, I know. I'm saying like they could communicate with the hat, but other than communicating with the hat, I don't think they could communicate with each other.
I do want to say this though.
I don't agree with none of your theories that have to do with a homie sharing information to another homie.
Regardless of what's going on here, so that's just one idea for how Pudding could potentially know that Sanji was there, that the door in some way informed her. There's also the Bobbin-looking dude as well who asked Sanji specifically where he's going. Why is that important? Maybe because then he says something to someone else that informs Pudding that Sanji is there. Pudding herself could have some sort of observation haki. She has a third eye. Third eye is highly associated with clairvoyance in classical like third eye mythology. It would make some sense. It could be an extension of observation haki. It's just weird, and I don't think her devil fruit explains like the existence of her third eye in the first place. So it could grant her some sort of powers as well. There's so many other possibilities out there as well. The main thing that I feel like I want to argue is that the way that she says things and this whole situation leads me to believe that she knows that Sanji is there, because it's just, for me, everything that's going on here seems too directed at him.
I don't agree, because put it like this: if I'm not here, right? Not like this is for real. I'm just giving an example. If I'm not here, right, and y'all like, yo, Ty is mad annoying. He think he know everything. He be screaming at everybody in the street. Y'all gonna have a loud tone. It doesn't mean, it's not that y'all saying it for me to hear it. I just think that what she was saying about Sanji, that's just how she felt. She's fed up. She doesn't like him or whatever. So that's how she's talked. But other than that, it wasn't necessarily meant for Sanji. You get what I'm trying to say? She's probably look. I'm pretty sure that like next time she meets Sanji, if they do meet, she's gonna try to play the hey love or the hey babe or whatever, and Sanji's gonna say something smart. He's gonna hit her or something. He's not gonna fall, because he's like, he already know. You get what I'm trying to say? I don't think she knows that Sanji knows that. I think she's gonna try to like give him a hug. She's gonna try to be sweet again.
We'll see. Time will tell.
Yeah. So I guess we a lot of people after this chapter, like I said, I feel differently after the chapter. I feel like putting everything is just so exaggerated. It is an act. Obviously Ty feels the other way about it. And like I said, it could go either way. She could only be quote unquote evil, or she could just be putting on an elaborate act. And Sanji could have meant to hear it. I mean, it all could just be a mix-up. Who knows? But like I said, it could go either way. I don't feel like we should dismiss points.
I don't know. Oda knows what he's doing. He set up two different distinct groups within the One Piece community. With the flashback from the past, he can definitely go all the way and make this a double plot twist. We're putting his evil and then putting his good again. But then again, he could be trying to play us completely and then putting his just straight evil. But I just think that for those of you who want to deny either of the possibilities, I think is foolish, for sure. You should keep an open mind, because at this point in time, nothing is confirmed.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Nothing is confirmed right now.
No, like I agree with that. To me though, like this, to me, it's just more evidence like that, like she's evil or whatever. And at the same time, remember last week I'm like, yo, she's good, and I was getting she's evil from all of y'all or whatever. So it's just that right now the evidence is on and this is not like I don't look at what people say in the community. I could care less. Like just from me reading it, I feel like she's evil now, and it's like more confirmed. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna say she's good when it's not the evidence. Like I hear y'all points. To me, they're just not strong enough. They're more like what if?
My thing, the thing that really baffles me though is that like after last chapter, there seemed to be more people that believed that she was good, and maybe Brago switched after this last chapter. But that's what I got for the majority of my video, which is that people think that 100% now Pudding is confirmed to be evil. But I don't really see what changed between last chapter and this chapter. This chapter just seemed to be more of the exact same thing that we got from last chapter. The only thing that changed was the fact that there's no option for Reiju to escape with this information. It doesn't appear like on the surface. But that wasn't the only way that the idea that she was good worked out in the first place anyway. So I really didn't see why people are just so 100% now putting is evil when the events of the chapter were the same.
Check this out. I can't speak for people, but for me, things change. I don't know how you don't see the things that change. Right? It's like, look, the first thing that changed was because to me, I'm like, Pudding is just putting up a front. She actually has some type of plan, and she really didn't want to say that to Luffy. So her saying that to Luffy made her cry. So she's not really mean. But then when we see what she's doing to Reiju, just to do it and then erase Reiju's memory, she's like that crazy. Like what she's doing right now with some Orochimaru stuff, and Orochimaru's not even that crazy. You know what I'm trying to say? Like she's really like doing some crazy stuff. So that changed, right? Then another thing is that Big Mom told Brooke something that goes along with what Pudding was saying about killing everybody. And then Opera about being like 5 seconds away from shooting Nami with the bow gun and torturing her or whatever. So Jinbei really saved the day. Even if like y'all say Opera would not have shot her, what would have happened? Luffy would have ripped off his arms. The blood was there. He was ripping off his arms. He was serious about that. So it's like everything was chaotic, like leave it up to Pudding. Nothing Pudding did so far has been good. Like I used to think that she was good because she actually wanted to go meet them, but she couldn't because Tamago made her pick out a dress. But I'm pretty sure after all these times that she would have went there causing trouble right there and would probably have tried to make them forget about it or something.
I mean, just to play devil's advocate here, I don't really believe this, but another interesting way of looking at it from the perspective that Opera didn't actually plan on killing them. So first of all, he waited an entire day to extract information from them, even though he led us to believe that he was supposed to have that information by the night, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
Wait, hold on. Opera.
Let me finish real fast. But he notices that Luffy is like trying to rip off his arms. Maybe what he's actually trying to do here is prevent Luffy from ripping off his arms. Do what he's got to do to either keep Luffy in prison, not do something stupid, or preserve him in some way if that's of some interest.
That makes sense.
So wait, I just want to say this. He's only gonna kill Nami if it really comes down to that. Like if she's really not speaking, but she's just like trying to get information out of her right now, like torture her and like shoot her and stuff. What I want to say about, I don't get how him doing that to Nami is making Luffy was about to rip his arms up. That's bad. That's not what he was doing. Was not making Luffy stop. That was making Luffy rip his arms off even more. If you notice it, the more Opera started, the more faster Luffy really was trying to get out. So I can't agree with you on that.
Well, I mean, if that's the plan, which again I'm not sold that it is, but if it was the plan, then he's got to do something eventually, right? Because Luffy will eventually rip his arms off. Whether it was 5 seconds from then when he decided to put up front, or whether it was 2 hours from then, assuming Jinbei wouldn't have arrived to save him, which they didn't know about. So, I mean, at some point you got to do something.
No, I get you, but Luffy had a lot more time to figure things out and for things to happen. Like Opera made it like, yo, life, like live or die. Like, what you gonna do? I'm gonna hurt your friend, or you gonna like rip your arms off? That's not playing. That's not testing nobody. That's not nice. That's just some evil stuff right there. So I can't agree with y'all on that.
But then going back for like the last chapter, where Pudding was putting on the act in front of the homies. I think this chapter even made more sense for her being good after looking at it, because if she didn't take the memory from Rage, they'd be like, yo, you just told her to plan, you're just gonna let her go now? The homies would probably ask her that, but then her ripping the memory out, it's like, it seems like it was just her just being super evil to them and just making fun. Because if she didn't do that, it looked more suspicious.
But at the same time, y'all said the homies could communicate with each other. They know Sanji's there, so I'm pretty sure that they can't say like, just as they would say like, you're telling them the plan, it would be like, yo, are you crazy? Sanji's right there. He went to the left. He didn't go to the right. He's in the yard. Like, so it just, what you're saying to me, it just doesn't make sense because there's too many loopholes in it.
So yeah, Ty. And again, the amount of possibilities are endless. But another one that I've thought about that I think is really interesting is that this whole thing is set up by Big Mom, right? It's like she has this plan. She wants to lure the Strats in. She's creating this sort of like play almost where she's like trying to get Sanji to fall in love with her daughter. Obviously, there might be some play in there as well with the Vinsmoke, and then she doesn't want to kill the Straw-Hats at any point in time. She makes a seemingly false promise to Sanji about saving her crew members when she does, like, if Pudding's words are true, then she wants to kill Sanji off in the first place, and then that promise wouldn't hold anything to save the Straw-Hats either, so she's clearly putting on some sort of front. And so the possibility exists that all of the things that Pudding is doing right now is actually Big Mom's orders. Like, she wants to know Sanji, or she wants Sanji to know about Pudding being evil just for the sake of creating, a dramatic twist or something like that, get him to do something so that, like, I don't know. She seems to have some grand masterful plan, and that's one way that it kind of makes sense to me.
I hear what you're saying. Like, I just can't agree with that one because, like, remember a few chapters ago when Luffy's like, Lola's our friend. We didn't kill her. We saved her, or whatever. And then Luffy's like, Pudding's my friend too. And then Big Mom is like, really? Pudding's your friend? How is Pudding your friend? Like knowing how evil Pudding is. Like, how? Like, is he crazy? How is Pudding your friend? Like, are you crazy? Like, she's not your friend. She's my daughter. I don't think. To me, all of this stuff matches up with the previous chapters. It's like, look, Luffy thought she was his friend, but then like Big Mom's like, how is that your friend? Like, that's not your friend. And then now you could see in this real Pudding, right? Now you can start to understand why Big Mom would be like, how would she be your friend? Like you're bugging right now.
Yeah,
and then
a lot of things do add up, but not everything. And when you see her flashback where she's contemplating what's going on with Lola and how Lola disobeyed Big Mom, and that essentially implies that Pudding is thinking about disobeying Big Mom. And so from that perspective, that doesn't make sense with the idea that she's evil. Why would she have thoughts about that and then not act on them?
Wait, hold on, Ty. For the people that just joined, what do you guys think about the Pudding being good or evil? The people that just joined.
I think she's good.
I think she's definitely evil.
I think she's good.
I think it's too simple. You can't say that, oh, she's good or she's evil, because she has the ability to change people's memory. And I don't think we've taken that into account, that she's making some big play or something that everyone's supposed to be hearing, and and it was just this big show for Sanji. If she really wanted Sanji to think something, she could have just changed his memory. It wouldn't need to shoot Reiju, wouldn't need to go through this whole ordeal.
It's not that simple though. Like you can't just grab everybody. You just can't do that to everybody.
She just needs to do it to Sanji if this is something for Sanji, though.
But Sanji's observation hockey is on point, and that could go wrong, even though he doesn't like to hit girls. You know what I'm trying to say? Like yo, whoa, hold on. What are you trying to do? You a double throw user? Like that could get messy. So I don't think she was gonna try it with Sanji.
She gave Sanji
As I
a
said,
hug
maybe
at his weakest
as I said,
moment.
maybe
I think she could've
maybe
caught him.
Sanji, maybe that wasn't meant for Sanji. Sanji stumbled upon it, but like maybe that's a way for her to get information to the Vinsmoke to kind of have this whole thing, you know, kind of fall in on Big Mom, which is like that. So then that would work through Sanji.
I think she could have got him when they gave each other a hug. She wanted to.
Yeah, but that's that. The whole point of her acting is not just to like for Sanji to hear it. It's also to create a diversion so she can use her memory stuff so she can probably give Reiju some information on what's going on.
It's possible.
What I think, because it's like if she just did it to Sanji, then that's just her being evil. You know, that's goes back to her being evil. But this is like an argument for her possibly being good. But like you said, it's not as clear cut as like good and evil. It's like it's so many different things, and it points to her being good and it points to her being evil. It's just up to like, what do you believe right now?
Well, I disagree with what Sawyer said. There's not enough time for him to keep flip-flopping between her being good or evil.
I don't know. First of all, I do want to throw in this as well, which is that people are like, there's only 25 chapters left of Whole Cake Island or something like that. And which is probably actually true. But 25 chapters, you can get a lot of shit done in 25 chapters, especially if the pacing. Yeah.
If you rush through it.
Consider that like too big of a point, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And Joyboy, like you thought about the put in flashback. She's not doing what she want to do, but I feel like you're not thinking about it enough because it's like, all right, she had the flashback, right? She know what Lola did, right? But to me, like she thought about it. Like, am I gonna do what I want to do? Or am I gonna do what Big Mom wants to do? Or am I gonna like help Sanji or not? And I felt like she thought about it, but she thought about like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep being evil, whatever.
That would be an absolute waste of time for both Oda and the readers.
No, it wouldn't be a waste of time because look, wait, you gotta take everything. You gotta take everything into consideration. Just look, take this in consideration too, right? She thought about it, right? She'd be like, you know what, forget it. I'm gonna stay evil, right? Now, just because she's legitly evil right now, that does not mean that later on, a few chapters from now, Sanji could do something that could impress her, or Luffy could do something that could impress her, and she could have a change of heart. And now I'll be like, have that flashback one more time, or think about it one more time, and be like, you know what? I'm gonna save them. They're good people.
Somebody who is 100% evil wouldn't have thoughts like that in the first place.
Yeah, I don't.
Seems like a
No. Listen. Not that she's 100% evil, but I mean that like, all right. If I'm like, all right, I remember one time Theory was able to talk to everybody in the stream nice and calmly. He didn't call nobody a fanboy. But then I'm like, you know what? Yo, forget that. I'm calling people fanboys. And I just start going in. So look, it's not that I'm 100% evil, but I'm at the point where I'm just going to start calling everybody a fanboy. So that's what I mean. She thought about it, but now she's on that, you know what? I'm going to do what Big Mom wants. It's a wrap. You know what I'm trying to say? But look, later on, I could be like, you know what? I called a few people a fanboy, but you know what? I take that back. I ain't going to do it for the rest of the stream. You know what I'm trying to say?
But yeah, Ty, actually, I like that particular train of thought as well, which is that what she's doing right now is Big Mom's orders. But then for that to be the case actually adds like another level of what the fuck to this whole situation as well. Like why would Big Mom purposefully want Pudding to attack Reiju, take her in, basically mock her in her face?
It seems like Pudding just does whatever she wants.
I want to add this into it. Joy, but I want to add this into it. Like like what she told Reiju is Big Mom's plan, right? But what she did to Reiju, she did that on her own because she's kind of psycho, but she actually has the powers that can make that like it never happened to where only she knows and only Reiju knows. And that way, you know, like on some like torture somebody joint. Like she just wanted to get her thrills off or whatever. So she did that.
Yeah. She's definitely going to use her powers to manipulate and get her away.
Because she did say she's always on her, like she's always like harassing her or something. She's always on her. So that's a good opportunity to erase people's memories.
I just want to...
Whatever having to realize that.
I just want to say this, which is that you have that whole flashback, and the purpose seems to be to sort of throw into doubt whatever Pudding was being ordered to do, right? That she wants to do whatever she wants to do. So we're left with two possibilities. What happened after that point is what she wants to do, or what happened after that point is what Big Mom has ordered her to do. And both of those situations make it extremely interesting because if Pudding is doing what she wants to do, then she's either 100% evil and is like mocking Reiju in her face just for the sake that that's what she wanted to do the entire time. Or on the flip side, this is going to in some way help the Straw Hats get out of the situation. Or if this was Big Mom's orders, then this doesn't make sense given what we know about Big Mom and either wanting this marriage to go through or wanting to take out the Vince smoke. Both of those situations doesn't make any sense at all. If you're a good planner, you're not planning on injuring someone from the opposing family and then essentially like doing nothing but giving them the plan and then taking it away. It just doesn't make any sense. So no matter how you're looking at it, it adds layers.
I was gonna say, what's the point of this entire marriage? The entire marriage would like forewarn other future allies, possibly for Big Mom, because she seems to be like really important on this political marriage stuff. She's not gonna have any other people like lining up to marry her future grandchildren or whatever. If she just like invites them and kills them.
Yeah,
it
but
seems
at the
really
same time,
forced and really contrived.
Yeah, but like at the
in
same
my
time,
opinion.
respond whoever just said that. Like people don't really have a choice if they want to go to Big Mom's wedding because like she'll just kill your family if you don't go. So it's like a lose-lose.
She'll send their head in a box.
But what about becoming allies? I mean, you don't necessarily have to like. She's big on like political marriages, like to make relationships and stuff to become stronger or whatever.
Yeah.
Like how she did with this guy Gangbei, and like, so how would she have other people in the future? I don't know. I just wonder about that. Like, she could be Pudding could be doing her own thing, kind of like a maverick, because she's so used to like all the special attention, and then she has this fruit that allows her to just erase people's memories, so she can just like do whatever the fuck she wants, abuse anybody. I don't know.
Oh yeah, what I was trying to say was that what Puddin did to Reiju was of her own will, but because she has the power to remove people's memory, it doesn't mess with Big Mom plan because Reiju doesn't know it anymore. You know what I'm trying to say?
So do
say
y'all think Big Mom
at midnight, right? At midnight is gonna be Joy Boy's birthday, and we're gonna have a big surprise party for him, right? So Brago's like, "Yo, Ty, this is the plan. Midnight, Joy Boy birthday. Everybody's gonna say happy birthday. We're gonna have a big surprise for him, right? And then it's just me and Joy Boy in the stream, and I'm like, Joy Boy, we're gonna have a big birthday party for you at midnight. And he's like, what? And then I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be so fun and everything. I can't wait. And then look, I erased Joy Boy's memory of it. Now he doesn't remember it. When midnight comes, we still having a big party and everything is all good. So it's like, what I chose to do did not affect the big plan that Brago had for you.
Yeah.
That's what I think Puddin is doing, something like that.
So are we gonna have a surprise party?
Yeah, but that's in the real world though, where
So
people
is
don't
that-
have superpowers and they can't sneak around and like all
It just
time
makes more
told them.
sense. But in One Piece, it just makes more sense in One Piece. I just gave a realistic version of it, even though I don't have powers like that.
No, I understand what you're saying, and then that goes back again. That goes back
Django.
again to where it could be either way, like her being evil or good or indifferent. Is there anything else in the chapter that changed after you guys did another reread, like after you read it again, where it's like, all right? I feel like because I see, I feel like Jinbei was being discussed a lot after
Yeah.
the fact.
What do you mean? Like
as
what
far
exactly?
as like the time span, like what exactly happened to him? Because we saw one leg, people were like, oh, he's probably missing the other leg.
I personally,
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't
The way
know.
he was,
I don't think
the way
it's
he,
his form looked too good to me.
yeah, exactly. The way he was
Yeah.
standing made it so like he had to have two legs. Like the only thing I can think of is if like he had like a fucking peg leg or something.
Yeah, he can't pull off that punch like if he missing the leg.
What I wanted to say too, Luffy
That punch
and
was too
Nami
powerful.
was too happy to see him, so I could see Luffy just crying like, Jinbei, what happened? It's your leg, Jinbei.
Why would he cry?
You know, bring it up ASAP. Like, yo, Jinbei, and Jinbei would be like, just to join your crew, I gave away my leg. It would have got brought up.
Yeah, they still-
personally don't
they-
think Jinbei lost
Yeah,
lifespan or
I
anything.
know.
Another thing that changed for me is that Opera said that he wasn't allowed on the castle grounds, which makes me think that he actually did back down, like the citizens were saying, which also means that it's kind of weird that Jinbei actually found his way back on the castle grounds and nobody noticed.
Yeah, well, probably because Big Mom has her hands full, and then she has like all her commanders out, and then we don't know where Potato Starch is, but she has like all her commanders dispatched.
Hold on.
That whole roulette situation before the Straw Hats got there.
I had my mic muted, But I laughed so hard when he said Jinbei really ran away. I don't think Jinbei really ran away. He
I
legitimately
definitely think he ran away.
He had the wait, hold on. Look, imagine him having that whole talk with his crew. Him wanting to join Luffy for years, doing everything for everybody else. He finally wants to join Luffy's crew, but a little roulette game scares him and he backs out. Come on.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna scare him.
And I wouldn't say it's a little roulette game,
but a matter of pride for him.
I'm with Ty here.
She rolled the dice on him, and I think he just got the newspaper punishment where his reputation was stained. I don't know if like necessarily he got life taken, but I feel like that's a little cheap though. I
don't know how much.
So he played the roulette game and got off scot free.
I agree with that, Joy, but I believe it was your channel that it had like the clown roulette theory on it.
Yeah, like the thing is, like half of me thinks that you're right and that like he got off like a little bit free.
Yeah,
like,
he got off.
Like he only lost like 10 years, so you got clown, like you said. But the other half of me thinks like, okay, like this is Jinbei. He's probably like top 10 strongest in Big Mom's crew at least, right?
Yeah.
So, like, letting him off that, like I feel like Big Mom wouldn't do that.
Probably top 5.
Let me just say this. Let me just say this real quick, which is that in the newspaper it said that Jinbei got cold feet. So if Big Mom actually took something from Jinbei, then Jinbei couldn't have gotten cold feet. You know what I mean? It said that.
True. I agree.
When he was asked to pay the price, that he backed out. So then, if he actually did pay the price, then what is up with that mail or whatever?
The newspaper article. What's up with the article?
The thing is, like Big Mom is very fair. So like, look, you get to spin a roulette one time. If it just so happened that people clown you, that's what he got. Now we say he got off easy, but to him, his pride means a lot to him. But it means more to be with Luffy. Like, remember how Zoro bowed down to Mihawk? Like, yo, train me. Yeah. And Mihawk is like, yo, this isn't you. And he's like, you know what? Like you're doing it for Luffy. So this is not Jinbei, but he's doing it for Luffy.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Another thing is, where has observation hockey been? Like, shouldn't they be able to sense Jinbei in the castle?
Nah, come on, you bugging.
It has to be somebody high tier, and he's not like malicious and like giving off.
No. Jinbei is high tier, but you got to think in the chaos.
I mean,
Luffy trying to get his way out. I don't think he's thinking about like who's around, who's next door, or whatever.
No, I don't.
I'm talking about Big Mom's pirates. I'm talking about Big Mom.
I'm saying like somebody high tier needs to be around to know.
I mean, it could have just been like a thing to where like either one, they didn't know Jinbei was not allowed, like only Opera really knew because like the information didn't spread, or it could just be a situation where Jinbei took out every fucking thing in his path on the way there.
I feel like it's a way to like hide your power too, because like when Shanks went on Whitebeard's ship, he definitely let it be known, like King's Hockey.
It's just a bunch of soggy crackers as a trail.
I think
you probably can't express yourself
to like be calm and walk over there, like if he was a weak.
Like, I didn't think Jinbei was really like sneaking around that much because like he like walked in the room, he's like, "Hey, anyone around?"
Nah, yeah. Like, hello.
Yeah, like.
Another thing that I found really interesting as well was that Opera said that he's not allowed on the castle grounds at the moment. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, that is interesting.
Like if he's not allowed at the moment, then what exactly is going on with the situation?
I think that because
well, it could have just been a thing to where like he wasn't allowed on the castle grounds at the moment because like he's not allowed back on the castle grounds until after the wedding is over. Like maybe that's what Big Mom ordered him to do.
But why would Big Mom order that?
So he couldn't save Luffy.
Because of his flippancy, she doesn't. Exactly
So he couldn't save Luffy.
Yeah, but look where that went.
He had
completely failed right there.
So that would imply that Big Mom would know about the relationship between Jinbei and.
Oh yeah,
Luffy.
you're right. Well,
he told her.
Yeah,
but I don't think
not that we know.
he was leaving for Luffy, but I think he said he was leaving, but I don't think he said he was leaving to join Luffy, did he?
He never said it.
That's right. But I mean, don't you think she could kind of infer like their relationship since Luffy was just recently at Fishman Island, and she knows Jinbei is just I don't know. It's possible.
And then if you plan on killing Luffy, and you know that Jinbei and Luffy have a really strong relationship, then eventually you're gonna have to kill Jinbei as well. I mean, that just would make sense to me.
Whoa, hold on. Not necessarily, Joy Boy. Like one thing about this chapter is that Jinbei. All right, look, if Jinbei would have just left Luffy alone and went home, he would not have to die. But since he defended Luffy and attacked Opera, now he kind of has to die. If you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but he would never do that. He would never abandon Luffy. And
no, I know, but Joy Boy, understand though that he does have two choices. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's not necessarily. I think Big Mom was like, you know what? I'm gonna let him go. It's up to him though. You know, he can go home or he can try to help Luffy, but I'm gonna let him go.
Well.
But then why specifically try and prevent him from going onto the castle? Why give him making an easier decision?
Food said that. Foob said that. I didn't say that to me, like, because of what the newspaper said, which was a lie anyway, because it was just to hurt Jinbei's reputation. If he got cold feet and backed out, right? He tried to leave the crew, but he got cold feet and backed out, right? That means he's still a part of the crew, as far as what Opera knows. So all Opera was trying to say was like, look, you can't be here right now because we got stuff going on. So, you know, come back later. But Jinbei just like hit him. That's what I think.
That's possible.
Yeah, that is possible. I mean, I just don't see how the newspaper part would fit in. Then, like, why would they publish that about Jinbei?
You guys think the nursepaper is like real, what was distributed, or is that just trying to damage his reputation?
I even think that newspaper was just sent to Whole Cake Island. But the way that Big Mom is with her network, that newspaper could have went everywhere.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying.
I don't know. The theory that I made a long time ago that Ty keeps talking about is the idea that essentially what on the roulette, Big Mom, the option that Jinbei got was that they took away his reputation. And then so there's, if this is true, then hopefully we won't see that anything was taken away from Jinbei whatsoever. And then the validation for that is if you actually look at one of the symbols on the thing, a lot of people say that it looks like Big Mom, which it does, and I can see that. But it doesn't have the lipstick, which is like the defining characteristic of Big Mom. But what you have is you have white skin, you got a round nose, you got hair off to the side of your head, and then a little crown thing, and which looks like, for me, like a clown. And then so if that option is to take away someone's reputation, then that could be like, it would fit in perfectly with the idea that you got the clown, you're a joke now.
Yeah, but
and then Big Mom. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It was under my interpretation that was like, I don't know, it's just how I was thinking. That I thought it was Big Mom, and it could have been like a thing to where like you have to like marry her or something like that, or like give her a child or something.
Oh yeah. What I want to say is this too. Say that
that'd
like
be hilarious, yo. What if Jinbei gave Big Mom a child? But anyways,
that should be one of the penalties, but that would be a good penalty. Like that's how she racks up children.
Say if Jinbei landed on the same thing, right? Like his reputation got bad, right? But say that it said Jinbei tried to leave the crew. He got cold feet. Jinbei is now wanted, dead or alive. That's something to laugh about, because you're gonna be like, wow, he got cold feet, but died, dead or alive. He's a dead man. But so just to say that he got cold feet, he chickened out, that makes it like, ha 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 ha. This is funny. You gotta try. It's like it's not a life or death matter. He's a coward. So that's why like Opera thought Jinbei was still in the crew still. He was just trying to say like, yo, you can't be here right now, because Jinbei's not. He's on that level, or he's stronger than them, but he's not one of those type of captains. He's like a different type of thing in Big Mom's crew. And I think she has some sweet commanders, the captains in the enraged army, and then people like Jinbei who joined the crew, and people like Capone who joined the crew. Yeah.
Where do we think Jinbei is as far as on the crew? Do you think he's right beneath the commanders?
Yeah, right.
Pretty much. Yeah. That's like the safest place you could put him.
Opera, you see, Opera's no trouble for him if that fight is over.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like assuming like everyone already knows for sure that Cracker's like a bit stronger than Luffy. Like I don't think that Jinbei would be on Cracker level.
Yeah, me either.
Another thing is that just to defend Opera for a second though, whenever he fought Luffy, he made like these Opera clones or whatever. Yeah. They look like or whatever, and he didn't really have time to do that in this situation, so that may matter.
Maybe those were his twins.
Yeah, it could end up being a thing where he gets up.
We've seen people that look like Opera.
The part about Big Mom being mad that is when she was like, yo, Jinbei, you leave. Like, I don't care if you leave, but you leave and weakens my military might. So that's why he had to play the roulette game, because he was pretty much like the next strongest thing. Like her sweet commanders, then Jinbei, then probably Capone, and then probably the enraged army captains.
The thing that's interesting me most about this chapter, though, or not necessarily this chapter, but like the rest of this arc, is like not necessarily as putting good or evil, but like what is Luffy going to do after this point? Because we can easily assume that like he's gonna go try to find Sanji, right? But, like there's still 20-ish more chapters, so like
Jinbei's gonna have to reason to him and like get him on a plan or something. Like, look, we should infiltrate at this time or whatever. This is our opening. Jinbei probably has some sort of plan. It's like hard to really tell.
They're all gonna meet up with the mirrors. That's what's probably gonna happen.
Yeah, to me, like Jinbei and Luffy will be trying to meet Sanji. Sanji's gonna be trying to meet Luffy. We got Chopper looking for all of them, so they'll all be reunited within the next 2 chapters, I believe. And I think since Jinbei was just working for Big Mom, I think Jinbei might know, and Jinbei might be like, look, Luffy, if we don't tone it down, we're gonna be dead. We're not making this out alive. Actually, Crocodile got invited, Ivankov got invited, Buggy got invited. They don't want to come, but you know, if you don't come, Big Mom will kill somebody close to you, so they're all gonna be here. I think we could team up and we can make it out of here with them. You know, like I think it's something like that.
Actually, to this
Buggy,
point,
though?
Man, I don't know.
He's a warlord, so like you know.
I was also thinking it would be interesting if like I don't know, some people might disagree with this, but like what if like Luffy ends up meeting up with Sanji, right? And like he's like, "Yo, let's go, let's get out of here, let's grab all the rest and leave." And then Sanji's like, "Nah, I'm going to this wedding. Like I got some stuff to like do or whatever." So like the wedding still goes on even though they could have left. I think it's gonna be something like that.
So,
I do want to say something about like that general premise, which is a lot of people seem to think that like it's reasonable for the Straw Hats to run away from Big Mom. And I just want to point this out, which is there's a looming threat that if they piss off Big Mom will kill anyone that they've ever known. And she emphasized it in this last chapter where she said, are you even sure that everyone you ever cherished isn't going to die? Which I think emphasizes what Oda's trying to say here, which is that you cannot leave this whole Big Mom situation and leave Big Mom capable of doing these kind of things. Luffy is not the kind of person to abandon his Nakama past and present like that. And so it's either a situation, in my opinion, like people saying that they're going to run away. I don't see that at all. They're either going to defeat Big Mom or in some way they won't need to defeat Big Mom.
do you guys think Zeph's gonna?
I agree
actually
with you
be at
with
the
that.
wedding?
Wait.
There's no way Big Mom.
You think
chapters, man? I
you
don't
think
know.
that Big Ma'am Yonko, who has just been introduced, pretty much, that we're gonna take her down?
Nah,
right
basically
now?
what he's saying is that if we don't take down Big Mom, we have to leave on like some type of terms to where like to where she's not like pissed as fuck at us.
She has
So
to,
I think what he's trying to say
Well,
is
that's
that
probably
they have to
the
pay
most
their debt.
logical. That's probably the most logical thing. I figure that some type of compromise is gonna happen, or they're just gonna be able to like they're gonna be able to escape.
I'm just saying that they can't run away as it stands right now with the looming threat of everyone that they have ever known.
That's the problem. That's why Sanji can't leave.
Well,
So,
I still want to say this.
Yeah, like the whole situation with Sanji as well. Like the whole reason Sanji lost hope, or the majority of the reason, was because they threatened Zeph. Like before then, he was kind of confident and like had plans to get out of that situation. As soon as Zeph came under, he lost it, right? And so Luffy may not know that right now about like the real threat that Big Mom is, but once he finds out, there's only one option. You either compromise with her and in some way guarantee the safety of everyone you ever known, or you flat out defeat her and eliminate that threat. Like that's the way that I look at it. And so do I think that they're actually going to take out a Yonko? No, I don't think that. No. But I'm just saying that eliminating that one possibility of them running away without having some sort of compromise or something like that, that it's a big deal to eliminate that. Honestly.
Well, then I'll say this. I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing, because that will just that way it'll guarantee and it'll give us reason for Big Mom to pop up in the story again, or when like we'll know that it'll happen again, because she could do anything. She could say, hey, because you guys left like this, like for instance, the tomate box, like if that explodes, she could say, all right, well, since you want to do that, maybe I'll go and I'll lead the way to Fishman Island and I'll go fuck that up.
But then how are we going to get to Wano and the Reverie in 2017 while Big Mom is off doing another thing in Fishman Island?
Just because she sets her sights there doesn't mean that that's going to happen presently, like exactly right now in the story while they're going to Wano. She could prepare to go do that. Like,
I'll say this. There are a lot of things that can happen. It doesn't necessarily have to be that like they ally with Big Mom or something like that, right? Or defeat her. It could be like a thing to where like, what if Luffy has to spin the roulette wheel to get out or something like that? You know what I mean? It could be
I mean, Oda has a habit of doing a lot of things off screen. I mean, there was an entire war before.
Yeah.
You guys are talking about the handcuffs.
Luffy though.
What?
Wait, you guys are just talking about the handcuffs on Sanji? I think that could be some development for Luffy if he can take those handcuffs off, actually.
I mean, it never really fucking...
Hopefully Rayleigh taught him something.
I mean, I still don't understand how the fuck you can take off handcuffs with Conqueror's Hockey, to be honest, but...
Oh, yeah.
Because you're a king, you can free anyone.
But I wanted to say about the whole thing. So, all right, so it's going to be Big Mom versus the Vince Smokes pretty soon, right? That's going to happen. Luffy, Jinbei, Sanji, and whoever's at the tea party is all going to team up with each other to try to, like, take out Big Mom or to try to escape. Probably to try to escape. So, and there is that threat of, like, Zeph will die if they try to escape. But they're not really thinking about that at the moment. They're just trying to escape. So while they're trying to escape or when they're trying to fight their way to escape, What if Capone at the last minute goes and like poisons all the Big Mom main people, right? And they're like, oh, and then they're all out, and then Luffy's like, you know what? That's wrong. And he's like, yo, I'm gonna stop Capone. Like Chopper, make an antidote. And then Capone could be like, yo, are you crazy? She's your enemy. He could be like, look, I like Big Mom, you know? I don't want that to happen. Just like, you know, he didn't want Smoker to fall into the water at Alabaster.
Yo, you really think that Luffy's gonna say he likes Big Mom after she's threatened Sanji?
Yes.
No,
like this. Wait, hold on. No, listen, don't say stop, because listen to what I'm saying. We seen Luffy. Wait, look, we seen Luffy. We seen him like Whitebeard. We know that he's probably gonna like Big Mom. Another thing too is that we seen him like Fuji.
He's one of Luffy's friends.
People that he.
I mean, he wants to fight Big Mom right now.
He should have never liked it. Fuji was like, yo, you can't openly say things like that. I'm pretty sure, like, as far as Luffy knows, right? She's putting him through like a good. This is good experience. So he's gonna be like, you know what? I'm not gonna let her just get poisoned. That's not going down like that, Capone. You're gonna beat Big Mom legitly.
With Fujitora though, that was a great moment between Luffy and Fuji. I can see why Luffy said I like you.
Hold on.
Like,
that's
a whole different. That's a whole different.
Hold on. This will be a great moment.
He never threatened like the Straw Hats directly.
Wait, this will be a great moment when Capone tries to poison Big Mom or whatever, and Luffy stands up to Capone like, yo, you're not doing that. He's like, yo, we both supernovas. Luffy, come on. He's like,
why would Luffy do that?
Why would he take Big Mom's side?
Because look, he's gonna take Big Mom's side, because why not take? All right, look, I don't get why it's like y'all so anti everything I say, but besides that, look. Big Mom.
Look, I was following you. I was following you with everything. That you said with Capone, like possibly turning on Big Mom, because nobody wants to just follow the leader. He's his own captain of his own crew. So hold on, bro. Let me finish. I can understand what you're saying as far as that him turning on Big Mom. That makes perfect sense.
I just want to add this.
But Luffy saying, I like Big Mom, like that makes no sense, because
not right now.
Because she has directly harmed Sanji.
Luffy doesn't teach people.
Fujitora was talking mad junk. And Luffy, when it was over, Luffy was still like, yo, I like you. And I just want to say this: these people, it's not that Luffy.
But there's no comparison.
It is a comparison. I just want to say this: like,
there's none.
Yes,
their first encounter was good when it came down to like who they were as people. When they first met,
this is what I want to say. Is that it just so happens that, like, all right, if I'm in one gang and Joy Boy's in another gang, we're not supposed to get along. But besides that, Joy Boy's a cool person, so like I might be like, yo, you know what?
Right.
I don't have a problem with you. You get what I'm trying to say? And that's what happened with Luffy and Smoker, with Luffy and Fuji. And it can happen with Big Mom too. It's her status that makes her a threat. But other than that, it's like, yo, I like you. Just like with Momonosuke, when Momonosuke is like, Luffy, I'm a king, so you gotta bow down. And Luffy's like, you think just because you're some stupid king, I'm supposed to bow down? And Luffy kept disrespecting him.
Yo, you know what would actually be crazy? Yo, what if Capone like ends up going to Big Mom, right? And he's like trying to give her a gift, and then he just like opens up the hatches, right? And he just like lets his entire crew like spray on her with like those candy jacketed bullets, right? And the chapter just ends on that, right? And we're all like, oh shit, is Big Mom dead? Blah 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 blah. And she just goes crazy, bro. She just starts attacking everyone, and she's like, oh dude, and that's like what sets everything off. That'd be amazing.
Hold on. Let me repeat that for a moment. All right, Capone goes up to her face, hands her a gift, opens up the hatch, and sprays her.
Yeah.
Just hockey bullets.
No, I'm talking about like his entire crew has like those like candy jacketed bullets in their guns and shit like that, and they just like all open fire on her.
What do you guys think happens if Capone gets a stab on Big Mom with his sea stone spear?
Another thing that I want to say real fast is that y'all wasn't agreeing with me and everything, but I just want to say this. Look, if Capone, all right, is that with Smoker, Luffy likes Smoker, but Smoker's a Marine, so that's his enemy. Luffy likes Fuji, but he's a Marine, he's his enemy. Luffy likes, he could like Big Mom, but she's just a Yonko, she's his enemy. You gotta try to say so now.
Look, can I take this? Because I got kicked out the stream real quick. Like I got kicked out the stream. So
Luffy judges on character.
Look, this is all I'm gonna say. Luffy judges character, and Fuji has never directly hurt one of his friends.
Thank you, nigga.
That's
Never,
not true. Look what he did to Zoro.
Like,
you
said what?
Under the earth.
You said what did he do to Zoro? He was fine, dude. Come on.
That's that's trying to hurt one of his friends.
No. You're Big Mom is psychologically fucking with Sanji right now. She has Zeph captured.
Oh, let me go on after this too. I want to say something.
And she kidnapped him. Like she had him fucking captured. Stop, dude.
All right, look.
No, but like
at Marineford. Wait. I just want to say something about Marineford. At Marineford, Whitebeard told Luffy, "What are you doing here? You're too weak." Luffy was like, "Yo, you don't know me." And Luffy was like, "I'm gonna be Pirate King." And then look,
okay.
You're not
You're comparing.
Let me talk.
We really don't know what sort of situation Zeph is in right now.
I want to bring this up. Ivankov was scared, like, "Oh snap, Whitebeard's gonna kill Luffy." Whitebeard did not kill Luffy.
No, they weren't scared. They weren't scared that Whitebeard was gonna kill Luffy. They were shocked. They were shocked that Luffy was standing up to Whitebeard.
No, it was.
I don't think it said that Whitebeard was gonna.
It was still a chance that, like, wait. It was still a chance of Luffy saying that, getting Whitebeard so mad that he like attacked.
No, that was not insinuated at all.
Mad. What the fuck?
Yes, that was. They was all intimidated by Whitebeard. So the fact that Luffy didn't care was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be Pirate King."
Yo, but like not even that. Like, okay, in the story there are antagonists, right? So like Fujitori's an antagonist and fucking Kaido's an antagonist, but like they're like different levels. Like Fujitora is like technically like a good guy. Like he stands for like good things in the story, even though he's like one of Luffy's enemies. So it like makes more sense for Luffy to be friends with Smoker and Fujitora than it does for like Luffy to be friends with someone like Big Mom who seems like fucking like pure evil.
He's friends with Shanks.
Yeah, well, like that's the thing. Like, as far as we know, Shanks is like the pirate that's like he's like kind of like Luffy. The good guy.
Wait, let me finish talking though. There's comparisons in what happened with Luffy and Whitebeard and what happened to Big Mom. So look, so all that happened, and then Luffy and Whitebeard was cool with each other. Ivankov was shocked. Now look, Big Mom was like, if it wasn't because of Lola, I could have been a Pirate King. And Luffy's like, no. She just wanted to not be married. You didn't become the Pirate King. It's your fault. And then everybody was like, but Big Mom didn't do nothing. So I'm telling you, they have a mutual respect against each other. If y'all don't want to acknowledge, y'all don't have to, but I'm telling you, they have a mutual respect against each other where it's like, yo, she's who she is.
Hold on.
Other than that, we're cool.
Hold on. Why would people use statements that contradict what they used to say before? First, people used to say, "Oh, Luffy have nothing against Big Mom. Big Mom disrespect Luffy because you going with grain and sand." No, it's bullshit. Now they got respect for each other. This shit makes no fucking sense when niggas saying sometimes.
She has a level of
Look. She has. Oh, my bad, man. Go ahead.
I was gonna say Whitebeard had never given Luffy any reason to hate him or for Luffy to hate him in the first place.
Exactly, that's the thing. Like Whitebeard never like captured any of his friends. If anything, like Whitebeard was helping his brother.
Whitebeard said, like, get out of here, you little runt. You have no business being over here. That's straight disrespect.
Hang on. That's not that. That's
testing Luffy.
He was not testing Luffy. Nothing.
Wait. Hold up. Hold on, I just want to say this. No, you just said something. You just said something, bro. You just said something. You just said something.
Wait, I'm
still literally just said something.
It'll be over. Look, it wasn't to the point that Whitebeard had kings. Look, it wasn't to the point that Whitebeard seen Luffy had kings, conquerors, hockey. That Whitebeard was like, you know what? I believe in Luffy. Everybody.
Yo, are you kidding me right now? Hold up. Okay, let's stop because you're forgetting major things that happen. You're forgetting a lot of major things that happen. All right, so let's backtrack all the way to whenever this initial moment happened, and then I'm gonna remind you of some other things, and I'm gonna point your attention to some other things. So first, whenever Luffy said, "I'm gonna become the Pirate King," everyone was shocked because they were shocked that this rookie, this new guy on the, in the world, is announcing, so like just out in the open that he's gonna become the Pirate King. So that's what they were shocked at. They were shocked at.
Wait, hold on. I just want to say this.
Hang on, don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt. Hang on. Hold on. Just let you talk. All right. Who's everybody good?
Nah, man.
Okay, so then, after that, he jumps down. Or no, before he jumps down, he shares information.
I'm gonna go down and hold on. I'm gonna go down and mute everybody. So you can continue.
All right.
I'm gonna go down and mute everybody to see what it is.
he shares information with Luffy, or Luffy shares information with Whitebeard that they pushed up Ace's execution. And then even Cove and everyone else in the crowd was like, oh my gosh, they're speaking on an equal footing. So then Luffy jumps down. Whenever he attacks the giant and he's yelling at Ace.
I think it's his own echo.
Is it mine?
It's not that bad anymore though, to be honest though. Like at that moment it got out of control, but it's good right now.
We good?
Yeah, whatever. Just keep going.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's your phone.
Shit, man.
Yeah, no, it's not for me.
We good?
Hold on.
I agree with some stuff you said. I don't agree with everything because it's like, to me, it was a mix of, it was what you're saying and what I'm saying put together, that like he announced it to Whitebeard, but still like you don't know how Whitebeard was gonna react. What if Whitebeard just flipped out? Like, you think you're gonna be the Pirate King? He could have ended Luffy.
That doesn't make sense.
Why would
that could have went either way. You know what I'm trying to say?
Why would Whitebeard attack Luffy if he already found out that's Luffy's? That's Ace's little brother. He was, if you remember,
that's Ace's.
If you remember the episode, Whitebeard was looking at him, and then he was like, "Oh, that must be Ace's brother." They had a flashback.
All right, I get what you're saying, but you're on a, you have a one track mind, right? You have a one track mind. So I'm just gonna say this. Nah, because he said something about niggas in the stream. So like you have a one track mind. So I just want to say this. At the same time, remember when Ace, remember when. I'm very respectful, but it's like I hear some disrespectful stuff. I just want to say this. Remember when Ace told Jinbei that he was like, Jinbei, Luffy's my little brother. Can you look out for him? And Jinbei was like, Ace, you must misunderstand me. I'm not that nice. For me to do that, I have to legitimately like the person. I just can't do it because he's your brother. So at the same time, Whitebeard's not gonna just do that because Luffy is Ace's brother. If Luffy gets Whitebeard mad, he will hurt him. It's not that he's gonna. Just leave him alone because he's Ace's brother.
Are you comparing Whitebeard and
Whitebeard just happens to like shitty people? Like
two different people.
It's the same thing. Jinbei.
It's not the same thing.
Yes, it is. It's the same.
Whitebeard claimed Ace as his son. Whitebeard claimed Ace as his son, and Jinbei claimed it as his father. It's not the same. It's two different things, my dude. It's like,
two different people.
Like no.
If but look, if Jinbei, wait, hold on. The reason why Jinbei fought Ace in the first place was because Jinbei was like, look, I'm not in Whitebeard's crew, but I feel like it's my duty. I can't let you do this. So if that's his father and everything, Jinbei would have been like, you know what? Out of respect for Whitebeard, Ace, I'll look after Luffy. Jinbei said, look, I won't do that. Sorry. That's not my problem with your brother. It wasn't until he met Luffy and was like, you know what? This is not because of Ace. I actually want to help you.
Are we arguing that
the whole thing with Whitebeard,
like Luffy's thing?
All I'm saying is that I'm saying it's a mix of what I'm saying and it's a mix of what Mugiwara is saying. It's that Whitebeard, we don't know, nobody knows how Whitebeard would have acted. So it's like that was shocking, like, oh snap, he actually said that. That's like telling someone, like another mob family.
Wait.
I think there's different bring allies to his side, like anybody.
Wait, Ty. I don't think Whitebeard was never going to attack Luffy. No chance in hell.
I mean, he hasn't.
No, why would he?
Everybody, wait, hold on. Look, everybody does not know that though.
I see you talking, but I can't hear you.
Are you sure?
Nah, yeah, moving more mad. His mic's muted. You can see him trying to talk, but you can't hear him.
Alright, see.
I mean, isn't Whitebeard's like rule not to kill any of your own crewmates? So he's just gonna go around killing people himself? Just because
here's the thing: killing him would be extreme. I mean, like he could have hurt him right there. We don't know what he could have done. And wait, Ivankov is directly on Luffy's side. So Ivankov is probably like, I gotta go up against Whitebeard if this goes wrong. I don't want to do that or whatever. So everybody was just shook.
No, why would you do that to Ace's? Why would you do that to Ace's little brother?
Because Luffy, all right.
Thank you.
Because Luffy got him mad or whatever. Like Luffy, first, hold on, look. I don't get why y'all saying he wouldn't hit Luffy if he told Luffy like, you little runt, get out of here. You had like he was just straight disrespecting him the whole time. It wasn't until he seen Luffy had King Kong for his hockey that he's like. Because it wasn't until Luffy had King Kong for his hockey that he was really like, you know what? don't let him die, yo, protect him. Matter of fact, follow Luffy, he's in the lead. Like, you know, at first, Whitebeard treated Luffy like anybody else.
Yeah, it's proof.
He said wasn't until he had King Karasaki. Wrong.
That was a major moment. Like him having.
He told Marco he don't die when he knocked out the giant. It wasn't because he had hockey.
But at the moment when Luffy used King Conqueror's hockey, that really changed. When Whitebeard is like, oh snap, yo, that's the next Pirate King right there. Yo, everybody follow him. Like, you put it like this. You could disagree with me, but at the same time, like, I definitely feel some type of tension coming from you. So I don't understand. Like, I don't really know what's up. So I don't want to just be arguing.
You don't hear yourself talk.
If you want, no. If you want to think, if you want to think what you think, wait, look. If you want to think what you think, that's cool, Fifth Son. But you definitely want to be on the opposite side of what I say. So I don't see the point.
No, I don't. I agree with you most of the Ace. I agree with you most of the Ace and Marco shit. So how you say I want to be the opposite side? It just it's not making sense. First you said she's not evil. Now you say she's evil. Now you say people saying she's not evil.
What are you talking about?
What you're saying? You said first a while ago. You were saying she's not evil.
It does not matter. Wait, hold on.
Now, in the beginning of the stream, you said she's evil. And whoever don't agree she's evil, you're wrong. And now you're saying, okay, she's not gonna be evil, but she's gonna be a little bit evil. This shit makes no sense.
Hold on.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
If it's too much, if it's too much for your mind to handle, and you're getting like an overload, information overload, put it like this. Yeah, I said something. But what I'm saying right now,
Ty, you've been talking a long time, bro. Can I say something? Like, cause you just overpowering everybody, man. Like you're not talk.
Your King's hockey is too powerful.
Look. You said that Whitebeard didn't acknowledge Luffy until King's hockey. He literally told him, "I like cheeky brats like you." Then he told him. And then he told him, "No, hold on, no,
hang on, what I mean is that moment, you can take what I'm saying and just add it to
literally, you're contradicting what you're saying, and you're not. Let me get this point out. Literally are, and you're not quoting exactly what happened in the manga. You're saying things that aren't true. Whenever Luffy attacked the giant with the Giganto rifle, he said to Marco, "Don't you let that kid die." Why would he say that if he didn't acknowledge him until the Conqueror's King hockey?
Here's why he would say that, and this is why it wouldn't hurt to just let me speak. Is that he said that because that's Ace's brother. So at the same time, he doesn't really respect him like that yet. Wait. He doesn't really respect him like that, but because that's Ace's brother, it's like, yo, Marco, don't let him die.
Dude, you've been talking this whole time, and look, I'm giving you the utmost respect. I done let you talk this whole time, but bro, literally what you're saying makes no sense. It literally makes no sense. You said that Whitebeard did not acknowledge Luffy until he used Conqueror's King hockey, but there's plenty of times when Whitebeard has said, "Why are you guys going after this little rookie? Come after me." He's like he's told everybody, protect Luffy, protect him, don't let him die.
He warmed up to Luffy pretty quick.
Like I said, Mihawk.
Like what you're saying makes no sense.
No, listen,
it doesn't.
I'm saying, listen. You're taking what I said. You're taking what I said to the extreme. Like, what I mean, all right, look, he probably noticed Luffy a little here and a little there, but when he did King Conqueror's hockey, when he really was like, oh snap, yo, everybody follow Luffy's lead. So look, even listen to like, look, you see the difference between don't let him die, and then to like, yo, follow his lead. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, he really acknowledged Luffy at that point, like, oh snap, this guy's a leader. Just like Mihawk was noticing it first. Mihawk was like, so this is Luffy's true power or whatever. And then Whitebeard noticed it later.
Power is to bring people to his side.
He also went from "don't let him die" to "who is this scrub?" And
that shit made no sense, man.
Oh, can you not hear me?
Let's take care of this echo. Somebody's echoing. It's bad.
So wait, hold on. I'm gonna mute my mic.
Okay.
There it goes.
Nah.
It was you, bro.
No, hold on. I was gonna say this.
Hold on. No, Ty, no. Like, you're the only person that's not echoing. Like, when you talk, you're not echoing. Everybody else is.
Everyone else has an echo.
Wait, just refresh the page. Refresh the page and join again.
Wait, hold on.
Control, Alt, Delete. Control, Alt, Delete.
Yeah, it's
the whole point in bringing up Whitebeard was because we were comparing him to Big Mom, right? We were saying that Luffy's gonna somehow change like Big Mom, like make her do a 180, so that he can somehow escape with his crew. Because that was the whole root of this conversation, right? We're talking about Whitebeard.
Yeah.
Yo, how about now?
We got a little deep in the rabbit hole, but
I think it's good.
Yeah, we're good.
What you mean in a rabbit?
No,
this is
but
how
Ty, do you think what if Whitebeard had attacked Luffy? If that had happened, right? If Whitebeard had attacked Luffy, his reaction would have been.
Ace would have been like, Luffy, you fool. I told you don't rescue me. I got my own friends. I got my own adventures. I can't believe you, Luffy.
Wait, so
Whitebeard gonna kill you now.
so Ace is Whitebeard's son, right? That's how Whitebeard views him. And Luffy is Ace's brother. Yeah. Don't you think he would look at Luffy as like an adopted son?
And I just want to say this, Brago. Killing Luffy is the extreme. He still could have like punched Luffy, sent him flight. He could have just disrespect. You know what I mean? Like got physical with Luffy. Killing him is the ultimate. Is the extreme. But I mean like got physical with Luffy or kill him.
Okay, but like even
So that's what you want to happen in your fanboy world?
Let's just
fanboy world.
Let's just step back for a second. The thing is like, okay, let's just take like that stuff doesn't even matter. Like we're arguing shit that doesn't even matter. Like, and the argument that we're trying to think, like, Whitebeard never did shit to Luffy, so like Luffy has a reason to like Whitebeard, right? So like, Big Mom captured all of his friends. Like Big Mom's wrecking Brook right now. Like she's destroying his crew. She's trying to capture Luffy. She's trying to take Sanji away from him. Like there's so much shit that Big Mom's doing against Luffy to make it to where like why Luffy would hate her. Like I'm not saying that Luffy can't forgive her and Luffy can't. Big Mom's character can't be redeemed, but it's not nearly on the same level as the Whitebeard's situation.
Luffy is
Whitebeard and Shanks were the extreme versions of like good guys. But with Big Mom, it could still work out. And just put it like this, right? Because it's like, all right, Luffy's not gonna. What would be the difference if? All right, so hold on. If Capone did put poison everywhere, right, and specifically targeted Big Mom pirates, right? You think Luffy's gonna let that rock? Like he's gonna be okay with it? Like well, Big Mom did try to catch us anyway. Okay, we're out. He's gonna be like, yo, that's wrong, Capone. Not put it like this: if Capone was to physically beat Big Mom, if he was to beat her some other way, Luffy would stay out of it. But to like go low and do poison like what Jack did. I don't see Luffy letting that happen. I
can see that to a certain extent, but like I don't think like is Luffy really the type of character to do that? Like,
he is.
I know in other mangas like the main characters are usually like that, but I don't necessarily think Luffy's ever been like, yo, don't.
He is that type of guy, but in this situation, Big Mom has been too dirty.
Wait. I just want to say this. So look, so if Luffy does stand up to Capone, right, and I can see Capone being like, yo, we're supernovas. What are you doing? You should. Luffy's like, nah. Like, so Luffy helps Big Mama. But look, while Luffy helps Big Mom, all threats still exist. But when this is over and when Luffy helps stop Capone and he helps save Big Mom, right? Big Mom on her own will be like, you know what? This wedding is off. Threats on Zeth is off. I don't usually do this, but for this one time, I'll let you go.
So, Ty, you're insinuating that because you're insinuating that because people are supernovas that they have to work together when there's
no.
No, he's just saying that Capone.
I'm saying that Capone would try to tell that to Luffy to get Luffy on his side. Like whoa, like we're supernovas, like it's BS anyway. But
let's come up together.
But like that should already be Capone's reasoning for turning on Big Mom in the first place.
Yeah, true, but
that's why he's convincing Luffy.
But what I'm saying is, it doesn't make much sense for Big Mom to say, or for Luffy to say, "I like you," or like to give Big Mom a pass. Any chance that Luffy gets to escape or to let Big Mom stop in her pursuit after him, he should take it. It's counterproductive for him to say, Capone, no, I'm not gonna let that happen. Like Big Mom is his enemy. That doesn't make sense.
All right, but look, he's not gonna. He doesn't want his. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want Big Mom to die, though. You know what I'm trying to say? So to poison her is extreme.
Why? He wants to take down every Yonko.
But not
That's
in that
his
type
goal.
of way.
I mean, he doesn't specifically want her to die, but I don't think he'll lose sleep if she died. Like he's not gonna.
I'm telling you, he wouldn't. Luffy wouldn't. I could be wrong though, but like I'm telling you, Luffy wouldn't let Capone do. It's like that's too dirty. He's not gonna let Capone do Big Mom.
Okay, like this is like a really specific situation. Like we're just assuming that Capone's gonna poison Big Mom. He still could use like some like hockey balls.
I can't even see that
Wait,
happening.
hold on. I just want to say this. Especially Luffy could think about. He could think about like talking to Big Mom on Fishman Island, saying he's gonna kick her butt. He could think about Cracker saying leave Luffy alive. He could find the good in Big Mom and be like, yo, you know what?
You know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about the moment where Dofi was about to kill Law and then Luffy steps in. Do you think something like that? It's gonna be a moment like that where Luffy steps in on Big Mom.
He steps in for Big Mom. And then look,
come on, bro.
I don't know, man.
Wait, Robbie, look, I just want to say this. Wait, hold on, look. I want to say this right now. Wait, look, I want to say this. Like, y'all all laughing and everything. It's cool that y'all don't agree, but look, that's what makes it that when Luffy does that, Big Mom is like, what? Anybody else would have let me die. You know what? Yo, Luffy, I'm not, it's cool. We're not enemies anymore. Next time we'll fight. Not right now.
I get your point, but
being naive enough to not take the opportunity to try and take her down.
Yo,
I don't know, bro, because she agreed.
If that shit happened, bro, that shit would be.
She agreed to peacefully.
Like
she
right
agreed
now,
to peacefully bind with the Vince Smoke through marriage.
Wait, I want to say something really quick though, because like the thing is like I would kind of understand where you're coming from. On one hand, if you like, but like you're like one of the people that at the beginning of the stream that was arguing that Pudding's fucking evil and that the Big Mom pirates are evil. So why are we saying that Luffy's gonna save Big Mom and Big Mom and Pudding are like completely evil?
Listen, I never said that. Wait. Let me speak. I'm about to dip in a bit. Big Mom, I'll try to come back. But look, Big Mom is definitely evil. What I'm saying is that Luffy doesn't care though, because Luffy's like, yo, I'm not by poison. She doesn't deserve that. You know, I'm not gonna let you do that, Capone. So he's gonna stand up for. But look, but in the mix of that happening, Big Mom is gonna be like, you know what? Anybody else would have let me die. Luffy for saving me. You know, we don't have no more issues. You know what I'm trying to say?
I can't see Big Mom accepting that.
Let me say something.
I can't see Big Mom accepting that as an apology or for her to turn face.
Y'all could talk about this. If anybody's trying to talk to me directly, I'll be back. I can't. I gotta head out real fast.
Okay.
But I don't know, whatever.
Someone just to continue to understand where Ty is coming from. Would you? Because I'm trying to figure out exactly the point that he's trying to make.
Well, I could explain it if I could just bring up Naruto for a second.
Yeah, go.
We do it all the time.
So,
go ahead.
So basically, right, the Akatsuki was going after Naruto, and I know in one of these last streams that somebody said that all the main characters are like the same, and they like trying to make friends with their enemies, right? Well, the Akatsuki was going after Naruto. And Naruto ended up becoming friends with Pain, the guy who killed his sensei. That is like straight up insane. No one would have thought that he'd become friends with Pain at the end.
Yeah, I guess.
And he did become friends with Pain.
You wouldn't know that would happen.
What a twist.
But Naruto literally became friends. He became friends with someone who killed his parents.
The coolest guy. We called him the coolest guy.
I guess it's true, bro. Shonen manga are like that, bro. They're like the fucking.
Yeah, like that's just how it is.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
That's why the manga died.
That is true. This is true.
I don't see Big Mom turning face just because Luffy saved her. I can see her like, you
sense.
fool, why would you save me? And then she takes Luffy's soul. Like, look.
I'm back.
She agreed to have the Vince Smokes peacefully on her island to have a marriage, right? A political marriage. But apparently she plans to assassinate them.
She don't care about the marriage. She just want the information. That's
what
what she wants.
That's what I'm saying. So why would she accept Luffy's like attempt to save her life and then say, you know what, I'll let you go this time?
If Capone is using poison, it's not like she wants it or like she doesn't want it. It's like she has no say so at that point. She but I just want to say this. I had to put my laptop on the charger. It's about to cut off. I heard what y'all said. So like now y'all understand like what I was saying or whatever. The way it's like it might seem crazy now, but that what makes it all so that when it happens, Big Mom is like, I was never expecting this. Like, you know, like
the thing is for me, like, I'm sorry to cut you off, my bad, but a lot of things would have to happen to build up to that point. Like I could see it happening. That's why I said like I could get where you're coming from. Like a few chapters on the line, if we get some more, it just seems so far fetched. Like, but I can see it. It's just like, I don't know. She has him in such a checkmate, even though now he's out of prison, but he still has like no real options yet. I mean,
yeah, like it could be a thing to where like it might not be to where like, yo, Luffy, I'm gonna fucking ally with you. I'll give you command of my fleet. It's not gonna be like that. It could just be like a thing like, all right, I'm grateful for you saving me. Like I'm not gonna kill any of your friends when I'm still
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Something just like that. Like yo, look, all the problems we had, they don't exist anymore. Like, but now
we're saying that's exactly what we need.
Even she could even be like, look, all the problems we had, they don't exist anymore. And you know what? You could take Fishman Island. That's my gift to you. Thanks. And that's it. You know.
I don't even think of it like that. I think just be like, I'm not gonna come after anyone you love. It's just like I'm coming after you. Like, be ready, but like I'm not gonna like go for your friends or anything.
Wait, I just want to say this. Remember when Peckham said? Remember when Peckham was like, Big Mom has a bunch of islands and stuff. Like her network is big.
Yeah.
So to her, it's nothing to be like, yo, you know what? You could have Fishman Island. You know what I'm trying to say? And then Jim is already a part of the crew, so that would just work out.
You're saying if DD Caden said this to me on Twitter. You're saying if Capone corners Big Mom to the point where he can poison her with the spear, right? Luffy is gonna step in and stop it because Luffy's a good guy.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think Luffy's gonna warn Big Mom about the.
I don't see it exactly like that, but.
Shit dumb.
Wait, does Luffy even know about the Bago box?
No. Listen, I'm not saying. I just said yes to say yes, but I'm saying like it doesn't matter how the poison. Like I'm saying more like poison gas or something, but it could be a poison spear, poison gas, just something that's not like something that you don't really do to people. Like that's not honorable. Something like that. Luffy's gonna step in. Now look, if Capone. Like if Capone has a 10v1 with Big Mom, I can see Luffy staying out of that. But like poison, Luffy's gonna be like, nah, come on, not like. I'm not gonna let you poison her. Like Chopper,
nah, because like I think that Capone's gonna utilize his like devil fruit, right? So I think it'd be cool if like he, like all his crew just fires on Big Mom at the same time from like that little hatch.
Luffy's okay with the 10v1, but once he brings the poison in, that's a no go.
Oh, can I ask a question?
I mean, she's a Yonko.
She's a Yonko, bro. It's like. Like when Luffy would feel sorry for Big Mom on her territory, where it's like he has to step in. Where's Katakuri? Where's Smoothie? Where's Cracker? Why is Luffy stepping in?
Yeah. That's the main thing that throws me.
Brago, you're missing what I'm saying. I said he gets everybody pretty much. He gets almost everybody. He gets Big Mom. He gets Potato Starch. He gets Smoothie. Like everybody's affected. You know what I'm trying to say? So Big Mom and her crew, they're helpless. Luffy's the only one. Like it's like put it like this: if Luffy don't help, she's dead pretty much.
So
okay.
So Capone captures Caesar and.
Well, how is Luffy? Okay, if they get poisoned, how is Luffy helping them?
All he has to do is stand up to Capone. That's it. Not like that's a piece of cake, but you know what I'm trying to say?
But why?
We know
even after he stands up to Capone, how does he save them?
By beating Capone, Sanji almost did it. All he has to do is stand up to Capone and Capone. Look, even this, because Luffy does have people with him. He had Jinbei. If he could stand up against Capone, right? And let's just say that for whatever reason, the Vin Smokes team up with Capone because they found out about Big Mom plan. He just got to beat Capone and the Vin Smokes, and I think that's more realistic than him beating Big Mom.
So you see Sanji siding with Big Mom over the Vin Smoke right now?
He's more siding with Luffy. They just not letting Big Mom get done dirty. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like, all right, look, you know what? I don't care if let me see something. All right, say it's like, all right, y'all could. It's like Luffy's not gonna let nothing like poison go down. Like he's not gonna let them do that. So he's gonna stand up. It's like he's gonna help Big Mom out, and then they're gonna be able to leave on good terms after that.
Wait,
all I'm saying is, even if this shit is true, I hope this shit doesn't happen because I hate dumb shit like that. But
yeah, that's really
gonna warn Big Mom about
one supernova bringing the Yonko.
That's ridiculous. If you're like saving a Yonko because she got poisoned by another supernova, like that's crazy.
Yep.
It's not though, and I'm surprised y'all that grimy. Like y'all rather kill. See, this is the thing. This is why like I don't be agreeing with y'all stuff. Like y'all rather kill your enemy by poison instead of like we're getting the skills to beat them. Wait, no, Brago. Let me talk. Instead of getting the skills to beat them legitly one day.
No, I don't care.
You don't have to do that.
Become the Pirate King.
You're not gonna be a good Pirate King. You're not gonna last for long.
Yeah, but the thing is,
somebody. Wait. I just want to say this. Look, just like you poisoned that person to become Pirate King, somebody's gonna stab you in the back one day, and they're gonna do you like. So it's like you gotta be nicer than that.
Yeah, but like no, the thing is, it's like there's different ways to become pirates. Yo, there's like the Shanks. Okay, assuming Shanks is good and he's not evil. There's like the Shanks way to where he's good and he doesn't like fuck with people unless he needs to. And then there's the grimy Blackbeard way where you fuck over everyone in your path and you become like.
True, and I'm glad you said that. Do you think Luffy's doing this the Blackbeard way or he's doing it the Luffy? But he's doing it the Luffy. He's not gonna do the Blackbeard. Blackbeard would definitely be like, "Good job, like, Capone!" Ha 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 ha. And then he would escape. He would take Big Mom crew, but not Luffy. Capone.
Yo,
I'm not letting you do that.
That's true, but like, I don't know. I don't know. I see what you're saying, but
Wait, and put it like this, like, all right, like something happened one time, and I was like in a fight or whatever, right? So, but the person that I was in a fight with, this other person didn't like him too, so he wanted to jump him. I'm like, whoa, hold on, we're not jumping him. I fight him 1-on-1, or you fight him 1-on-1. We're not gonna jump him. So I just ended up fighting him. But you gotta try to say not everybody's grimy.
It's not about it's not about being grimy. It's like at the end of the day, Luffy says all the time that he's not a hero. If you help Bianco, then you're being a hero. She's a strong pirate on her own. Why are you stepping in? You need to get the fuck out of Whole Cake Island. What are you doing?
That's what I've been saying the whole fucking
No, listen. I said the poison got Big Mom. It got potato starch. It got everybody. She's helpless. She's gonna die. She's like getting out of this.
Luffy's not smart enough to perceive that he could get something out of saving Big Mom.
Yo, wait, hold on.
He's not gonna be like.
Did we ever figure out what Vito said to Sanji or no?
Oh,
no. Yes. No. We did. I analyzed it.
Not confirmed.
No, shut up,
no,
bro.
We did.
I'm talking about like factual evidence. Like
no. Look. This is factual. We did because I was rereading the chapters or whatever, and when it was first said, right, we didn't hear it. But then when Peckham told it to Luffy, remember Nami was there both times. Nami said, "So that's how they knew," and that's what Vito told Sanji. It was that. You know what I'm trying to say? Like the same thing.
Well, what was it though?
We might kill somebody from the Okama Kingdom. We might get Zed if you don't come. You know, it was that type of stuff Vito was saying to Sanji.
No, but I was saying like, okay, like
Nami was there both times. Like Nami was there when Vito said it.
Well, what if Nami's wrong? She was just misled.
No, she's not gonna be wrong.
What if Capone
pointed it out?
What if Capone has a plan to like either take down the Vinsmokes or take down the Big Mom Pirates, right? And what he said to Sanji is, we have Zeph like in our control, and like if you don't help us, we're not giving him back to you. So like that would be like actually a good way to like for this whole thing to work out if Capone was actually the one in control of Zeph. Like not
the
Big
other
Mom.
thing I want to say is that Big Mom is the one making threats on Zeph. Remember, Peckham's again already said that. Don't you know, Big Mom? She'll put the head of like your loved one in a box. Like this is Big Mom doing it. So it's not Capone with the threats.
Well, no, I'm not saying like I'm just saying like we'll give you like Capone might have captured Zeph and like yo like we have him like we'll give him back to you if you help us. Because like the whole Zeph thing is like the whole Zeph thing is like the most confusing part about like the whole thing because we don't know like if he's gonna die or what like or if like he's captured or how they're gonna go.
I asked that before. You guys think he's gonna be at the actual wedding? Or
in the scenario that I gave, right? When Big Mom is like, "Yo, all our problems is gone," the threat on Zeph is gone. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't exist anymore.
It could be that Judge has like some connections with Capone and like they secretly sort of like know about each other and because they could be like Judge could be using that as like a last ditch effort like if things go south, you know what I'm saying? Like he'd be like, all right, well I have this in mind just in case Big Mom might try and fuck me over.
Exactly.
What's this guy's name? The chameleon fuck. He could be like basically doing a mission when he whispered to Sanji, he could have said, "Oh, listen, look, your family's in on this shit too, but we have your guy, and if you don't listen to us and you don't follow our rules, then we're gonna fuck him up." Yeah, that's why I said because I'm like, damn, that's actually I didn't think about that at all. But
wait, but what about instead of the poison spear thing? What do you guys think? Like, will Luffy warn Big Mom about the Tamate Bako, and perhaps they become friends out of that, or no?
No, because like, that's too small. That's not gonna kill Big Mom. That's like nothing. That's just like
like that's the thing. Like, does Luffy even know? Like, I thought it was just a fishman that know.
No, I thought he did know because Nami punched him afterwards.
Nami punched Luffy because he just gave away the treasure. They don't know about the Tamate box.
Yeah, exactly.
And
it's like if I remember correctly, it was like a conversation between the fishmen like themselves that were saying that.
Into that chapter like a couple days ago, I think they do know because they were talking to the fishmen about it. They were like, "Oh, we put the bomb in there. Why'd you send that Big Mom?"
It was between the prime ministers. Like they were talking to each other. Like it was after it was Neptune and the prime ministers. It was after they after the Straw Hats like whenever they were leaving. And Ty, you keep saying that the Tamate box is too small. You don't know how big the explosion is. They said that they packed it with like, enough explosions to do enough damage. So, I mean, for you to like and you said that yesterday in the other stream, you said that it's too small. How do you know how small it is?
No, listen.
Probably enough to piss her off.
I don't.
That's what I'm saying.
No, definitely, no,
She'll be
definitely.
off guard.
Definitely, it'll get her mad. But I mean, like, it's not life threatening. You get what I'm trying to say? It's to where like.
Well, yeah, I don't think
to where the
anybody
box changes anything. Like if Luffy says, "Hey, it's a bomb and it don't open,"
Way
okay,
too cheap.
thank you. But now you're still in this situation. You're not
Yo,
not
how
getting
about
out.
this? What if Cracker's the present opener, right? And he opens the box and it just blows off his fucking head. How do we feel about
Oh yeah, and then the other
No.
But Big Mom said he's gonna open the box. She said she's gonna open it in front of everybody. She said she was gonna do it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
like that's
and
the
then
thing. Like I think
You
it'll
think
do
that
enough
bomb-
damage.
You think
like,
that bomb's stronger than a nuke?
No, well,
you know how
I
they have
don't know, but
superpowers and
they were
everything and stuff, and like I just don't see the bomb being life threatening to them.
They
okay, but
survived
look,
the nuke.
let me
You're right
say
though.
this though.
It
The
could be a
Fishman-
crazy bomb, but I don't think so.
The Fishmen are in alliance with Big Ma'am. They know how powerful she is. They know how strong she is. They were freaking the fuck out. They were like, "Yo, y'all need to get what the fuck happened?"
That's a good
Like
point.
so, and they know how strong the contents in the Tamate box are. So if they're freaking out,
It's
about
not
it,
going to be
like-
strong enough to life and to fuck her up.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but at the
it's
same
not
time,
gonna
like,
be- it's not going to be strong
I'm
enough
saying is
to
that-
fuck
is
her
that-
up, but it'll be
Disrespect,
like
yeah.
enough. Yeah, it'll be enough for her to be like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?" Like, you said this.
No, that's the thing, like,
Enough to blow up the cake.
like a lot of people think that like the bomb itself isn't gonna be what pisses her off. It's gonna be like the thing that like she thinks that they tried to fuck her over. Like she thinks like she's
Something about the
but look, this is
blowing up the cake, and that's what's gonna get her pissed off.
yeah, that could be it. Like, what if it blows up the cake? That's probably what's gonna be.
I think it'll definitely be enough to piss her off.
This is what I say. Like I say, you know, Luffy gave her gave them the treasure as a peace offering for eating all the candy. And then also he also told her that, hey, I'm gonna take Fishman Island, you know, like for myself. So what if she opens the box and, you know, that's like she takes that as like this is Fishman Island breaking their allegiance with her.
Yeah,
Like,
no, look,
That could
that's
be
bad.
it. I mean,
Look, that's bad,
So
and that
it's-
would get Big Mom mad. But since it's not life threatening, that would just get her mad.
Yeah,
So-
exactly, and that's what I'm saying. It's all that Tamate box is there for is to get her angry, is to get her mad.
Or
I'm
to make
not-
a
I'm not
situation,
away from
saying-
them becoming
or to make a
friends.
situation where Luffy could kind of escape into chaos, or
Exactly. That's what it's gonna be for.
Yeah.
And I like if there's enough explosions, like if there's enough explosions in there, it might cause a distraction enough, like, you know, for them to escape. And that's what I'm saying. Like we don't know what's in the box. We don't know how
Yeah.
small or big or prevalent the explosion is gonna be.
But on the flip side of it, I was just saying though, is that like if Luffy says, "Hey, don't open that box. It's a bomb in there," she would just be like, "Thank you," but you know.
But
it's
Luffy
definitely
doesn't
person.
know.
No, I mean like
Luffy
even
doesn't know.
No, I mean even if Nami told her, like, you know, it doesn't change anything. I think they still remain slaves.
Nami doesn't. The only people that know are
okay.
the prime ministers in Neptune.
Got it.
Luffy and the
Got it,
Straw
'cause
Hats don't know.
I thought somebody just said Nami knew, and she punched Luffy because of it.
Nah, we thought.
And Jinbei said he had to fix it.
Nah,
Oh,
Nami punched Luffy because he just gave away the treasure. Because, you know, Nami's greedy over treasure. That's why she was pissed.
Okay, yeah, I remember now. Yeah, it was because of the treasure. Oh yeah, so I was gonna say this. I didn't get a chance to say it before though, but like my bad for like talking over you before and stuff like that and all of that. Like I didn't mean to do that.
Nah, you're good. I'm not tripping, bro. I just ate some good ass fucking food. Shouts out to Uber.
Hey.
I just had some fucking good ass fajita chicken nachos, and I feel fucking rejuvenated. I feel like
Yeah, unfortunately, we got to end the stream now.
just when everyone
Brago's like, what? They made peace now.
They
It's
made
trying
us
to-
now.
Very bad
Nah,
news.
we gotta end that. That's not happening, bro. But nah, yo. I had a bunch of stuff to do tonight. So like the stream, people. This was
like the
lit.
stream.
Like I was talking to people on Twitter, and DGK is trying to explain to me like where Ty was coming from, and as far as like Luffy helping Big Mom in a tough moment. It's crazy, and I don't see it right now.
Yeah, while I will say that, like, I think it's possible now that, like, I got it explained to me a little bit better. Like, I still don't want that to happen because I hate that cliche shonen shit to where, like, the fucking antagonist always helps out, or the protagonist helps out the antagonist. I don't know. That shit's just annoying, but it definitely is possible.
Yeah, I mean, it does go with Luffy's character and what he does. He likes to save people, but in this situation, I'm trying to picture how Luffy, Big Mom,
And look,
on her territory would be in a situation where she
Luffy's the
has
type
to
of
save.
person that would just do
Big
it.
Mom.
Wait, look, Luffy's the type of person that would just do it to morally do it. Like he's not expecting anything from it. He'll do it and still want to be enemies with Big Mom, but Big Mom is gonna be the one to be like, you know what? Because you did this and I never seen this before. You know what? This act of kindness, yo, Luffy, we have no problems anymore. This marriage is done. Death is safe.
And Luffy will just talk shit the whole time.
It doesn't seem like Big Mom appreciates
Brago, look,
like strong character in people.
Brago, look, now if we replace Luffy with Law, right? Law would definitely do it, trying to think like, yo, I'm gonna get something out of this. I'm saving a Yonko's life. Woo. But Luffy though, Luffy just like, nah, Capone, not the poison. You know, like I want to beat her too, but this is not the way. Not by poison.
He's not a hero, bro.
No, but still, yes, and the way he is a hero, they always say this. Like, you guys are the pirates. You guys don't act like pirates. You know this. You know Luffy doesn't act like a traditional pirate.
Like
Blackbeard, yeah, Blackbeard would be with it. Like, yeah, Capone. I'm okay with
Luffy's
Luffy's not okay with that.
So the Big Mom and Luffy, they're at odds and they're going at it. And Capone comes out of nowhere, and it's like he somehow poisons Big Mom, Katakuri, Smoothie, and Cracker. Yeah. And then
poison.
Luffy's like, no, you have to do this the right way.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fight straight up. All right, bro. Like the stream, people. I don't see that. I don't see that. Oh.
Like the stream, everyone.
That would be kind of ridiculous if Capone is able to overpower a Yonko like that.
No, Brago, but you're missing it that he's using poison. It's like a cheat. Wait, hold on. I just want to say this. Remember what's his name? Magellan took out Blackbeard's whole crew with poison. It's poison, Brago. This is not like you fighting your way to victory.
Hold up.
Yo, hold on, Brago. I'm the stream before this shit gets crazy.
Yo, Ty, wait. Okay,
yeah.
I'm sorry, Ty. You just compared Magellan's poison to poison that.
No. I know, but I'm just using that poison though. Like, you know, like poison could wipe people out, like regardless of their power levels.
Dude. I don't.
While Magellan poison was worse, Caesar poison gas was still pretty vicious. You know, the gas Caesar.
What poison? Wait, Capone has poison?
No, he's just saying that Capone might do the pirate thing and might underhandedly go against Big Mom. And I agree with you, but I don't agree with Luffy siding with Big Mom whenever like Capone could say something along the lines of, I've been waiting for the right opportunity to take her out. Like, and it's clear that he has his own initiative. You know, with what he's doing. But
yo, look, I understand you. And Luffy would be like this. I understand. I want to take her out too. I want to be the pirate king, but not like this, Capone. I'm not letting this is not going down.
So he's gonna protect Big Mom.
Yeah, and then I want to say this one other thing. Remember when Luffy and Law made an alliance, and Luffy's like he thinks they're like best friends now, and everybody's like, Luffy, that's not how it works. You know, Luffy thinks differently. He doesn't think that like, oh, she's my enemy anybody like that. He's gonna think like, whoa, hold on, you don't do that to somebody, not poison. Because remember, they was mad at Caesar.
No. I don't think they have the mutual understanding of each where they go, yeah, I respect that you want to fight me head to head.
Yeah, exactly.
Did we bring up him saving Smoker?
Yeah, I brought that up. Like, and I even brought up him saying,
but their relationship.
No, they have.
Of course, Big Mom is a bigger bad guy in a situation. She's more of a threat, but the same thing applies. Like, yo, like besides you being a Yonko, I kind of like you. You know, like.
Well, maybe Big Mom won't need saving, but maybe somebody in her crew will.
Smoker isn't really like a bad guy. Like, even though he's like an enemy to the Straw Hats, in reality, Smoker's like a good guy. Like, he's trying to fight for like justice and shit like that. It's not like the only Marine that's actually like kind of like a bad guy is basically Akainu, where he like
Luffy can kind of sense true justice in a way, where it's like, you know, I respect it. I respect like the Fujitora thing, the Smoker thing. He respects it.
It can happen with Big Mom too. I don't know why you think the kids can't get just because she's a Yonko. Remember, wait, hold on. I want to say this.
No. Just because of all they went through on Whole Cake.
Wait. I'm gonna say this. Whitebeard said this when Crocodile said, I didn't know I lost to such a weak man. Whitebeard was like, you know what? That's true. I'm getting old. People think I'm a monster, but I am human. At the end of the day, Big Mom's human. So like, Luffy can sympathize with her. Like, yo, you know what, Capone? Not that way. I want to beat her too, but not like that.
See, that's the thing. She hasn't shown any redeeming quality.
No, bro.
You notice, like I understand she's the monster Big Mom, but just like Whitebeard,
She has shown human qualities. Her whole
was,
dream is to have races in peace.
see, now you're just being.
Yeah, she has.
Wait,
shown
now
human
I don't
qualities.
even know what's the word for it, but every Yonko besides Kaido is still a human. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, so you know that she's still just a human. Luffy's not gonna let Capone do her grimy like that and poison her. He's gonna stand up for her. Because just like
First of
Whitebeard
all,
says, see, these
it's
Yonkos have a
like-
lot in common. Like just
this-
like Whitebeard
this
is only human, Big Mom is only human at the end of the day.
This is crazy because we
Poison
don't even
don't
know
hurt
if Capone. We don't even know if Capone has poison.
Yeah, we
No,
don't.
we don't.
Well, I think
No,
we got.
but
I think we got-
Brago. I use poison as an example. It doesn't have to be poison. Just something that could like
No.
poison powder, something that does her grimy, like poison powder.
Just
uh,
an
like,
underhanded,
something-
just an
There's
underhanded.
just not a lot of.
So if
But
Luffy,
look,
so
look,
wait. So here's the thing: if Capone uses a spear and that stops Big Mom, is Luffy jumping in as well?
No, because he
No,
knows
no,
she's a
no.
Yonko. and he
No, because
expects
that's
her to
just a
defend
weapon
herself.
like what Smoker has. He's not gonna jump in for that. I mean poison, like something like grind, like poison, or like Capone trying to throw acid everywhere, like just like some OD joint, like something OD. That's not
So,
people
okay,
don't do.
what if Reiju poisons Big Mom? Tell me.
If Rage
Luffy's-
poisons Big Mom,
Yes.
the same thing. Luffy's gonna help her.
That's
He's gonna tell.
okay. All
He's
right.
gonna tell
All right.
Carrie,
Like
not
the
Carrie. He's gonna
Like the
tell.
string.
He's gonna tell
Wow.
Chopper.
Chopper.
Like,
He's gonna tell